I just see?
What a shame. It looks like you won't be waking up. Are you ready? This is my favorite part. Ah, yes.
There we go. There's the second tail chop. And disrespectful carve. And he's knocked down and forced to watch while I carve his tail inches from his face. Oh my god. The disrespect. Oh, that was perfect. He ran right under it as it went off.
It's gonna feel very awkward walking around with pink skin tomorrow.
That took quite a few hits. I better make sure she's dead.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
I completely zoned out. What the fuck did I miss?
Nothing. I didn't do anything. She was dead when I got here. Such a shame.
Nope.
Well, I went the other way. I didn't go this way.
Dead end. What happened?
Stair fleet! Stair fleet! Oh!
Come here, come here, come here, come here. Ha ha ha. Get out of the way. Got it. I think you hit me.
Oh no. Are you okay?
I'm injured, but I'm still alive.
That actually has to be my last one. I gotta go.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. It was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed all your deaths.
Good night. Nice.
I want my viewers to watch me because they want to be here, not because I paid them money to be here. Oh my god, look at the 40s. Holy shit.
Whoa, there's a tail right there. That was freaking epic, dude.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Well, hello there. How are my little ghouls of the night doing tonight? Are we ready to get scared?
Let's see if she hits this time.
I will send you.
Yeah. she sent him to Jesus. Here we go. What the fuck was that? What is that? What the fuck? Apparently the ice has taken on the consistency of rubber. But yeah, this is the end of an era. I have beaten all of the Fatal Frame games on my stream. This was the last one. We returned back to where it all began. And, got a rank D. Fuck you, game. I beat it, okay? That's all I care about. D is for destroyed. I destroyed those ghosts and I destroyed this game.
I will return control of the stream back to Shinobi. It was lovely meeting you all.
It was good to see you again, Victoria.
Bye-bye.
And Felicity, I enjoyed your death very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Valuation. He's supposed to be like a fallen angel or something? No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Yep.
No.
Oh, thank you very much for subscribing for 34 months. I'm sure Shinobi will appreciate that. Just for that, I'll give you that.
Okay. Congrats, Zach, on first, and congrats on the 3-stream streak. That's a big streak. Getting up there.
Hi, Zach.
Yeah, let me make you a little bit bigger here. With your gun, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are entering the Resident Evil 0 HD Remaster. I know I've started this game many times on this channel. I've never finished it. Maybe this will be the time. I do want to finish the HD Remaster. Yes, congrats on second, Nyrax. And thank you for liking the stream. Reed's pulling up with the Glock. If only she could help me shoot the zombies, that would be great.
No, I'm gonna be like it was in Deadly Premonitions when you sat there eating the damn popcorn. As I was fighting for my life!
That was some tasty popcorn there, I gotta say. Anyway, I would like to finish the HD Remaster version of this game because this is a special version that has some extra content when you finish the game that none of the other versions have. And I'm excited to get into that. So, yeah. Yes, at least the popcorn was good. It was, yes. So, let's see. Hopefully the sound is good. I actually have this on the GameCube, the original RE0.
Oh.
And I have beat it on there, I believe. So yeah. There's a manual? At least they give you a digital manual and not like a scan this QR code bullcrap. Might help if I share my screen. Sorry, I forgot I wasn't.
Yeah.
This. Okay. Hopefully you can see that.
There we go. Yep, see it now.
925 mods. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, he's going to hit 1,000 before the end of the year.
Oh.
So yeah, this actually gives you a digital manual. And I was just saying, I hate when games give you like a manual and then you click on the manual and it's just like scan this QR code with your phone. Blah, blah, blah. That's such a cheap cop out. I think anyway. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it,
Like,
but
that doesn't make sense. If you're gonna put all of the info on a thing anyway, why go that feels like an extra step is what I'm saying.
are you there?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Weird.
I can actually play through, yeah. Are you having internet problems? What's going on? Are you there?
I'm right here.
Okay. I mean, your voice keeps getting
I
cut
don't
off, so I don't know what's going on.
kinda yours too, to be honest. But
Really? Maybe if we both leave the call and try again. See if that fixes anything. And this. Okay. Okay, is that any better?
I mean, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear
Hopefully,
me?
yep, you sound fine. Hopefully we don't have to deal with much of that crap, but yeah, I have also started this game many times. I know Reed said she was going to play through most of this series, right? Or the whole series. Didn't you say that? You wanted to?
I will try.
Okay. This is extremely cheap on Steam if you want to get a copy of this, and this is like the definitive version of the game too. So that's something to consider if you want this game. So this is called Resident Evil 0 because it comes before Resident Evil 1. In fact, this is what took place immediately before Resident Evil 1. And in the ending to this game, not really a big spoiler or anything, but in the ending to this game, it sort of leads directly into the beginning of Resident Evil 1. So you get to see what Rebecca had to go through before you meet her in the first game. I have most games that are currently available, -7 because I don't want to play a bad Resident Evil game. Thank you. I appreciate that opinion so much. I have onions about Resident Evil 7, okay? Like, I'm sure it's scary. I'm sure they put a lot of effort into it. I'm sure it's a good game. But it's not a Resident Evil game. I'm sorry, nobody can convince me that 7 is a Resident Evil game. You just can't. It has nothing to do with the series, absolutely nothing. No Resident Evil characters are in the game, except for some guy at the end that we're supposed to believe is Chris, but he doesn't look anything like Chris. And I actually thought he was an imposter posing as Chris because this guy jumps out of an umbrella helicopter, right? And I thought, there's got to be like some umbrella agent posing as Chris for some nefarious purpose, right? Just using Chris's name to do something horrible, maybe, and try to get Chris blacklisted or something like that, you know, some kind of weird, like, assumed identity thing. But no, we're actually supposed to believe that's Chris. And we're actually supposed to believe that Chris would join Umbrella. Like, excuse me?
Still? Well, it's not that he joined Umbrella, it's that he destroyed it and then remade it to do the opposite of what it was doing before. Or what it was initially supposed to be, because I think Umbrella was supposed to be like a good thing at first, or at least it portrayed itself as a good thing.
Yeah.
So he just uses what's left of Umbrella and rebuilds it so that way he can use it to actually stop bioterrorism again, like in a different way with the different setup.
Mhm.
And Resident Evil 4 still does have aspects of Resident Evil in it.
Mhm.
Like, for example, the fact that there's this that they're infected, and the way they're infected transmorphs them, stuff like that, brainwashes them. So it's kind of just like a little mini village. Like, think of the village, but with only 5 people, and each one of them is a boss.
Mhm. I think they're trying to return Chris to his non-steroid form. Well, here's the thing: you can do that, but at least make him look like Chris's established design. You know, Resident Evil 7 Chris, his face doesn't even look like Chris. Like, even if you completely ignore the body and the steroid arms and stuff and just look at his face, he looks more like Robert Stack from Unsolved Mysteries than fucking Chris Redfield. It doesn't even
Yeah,
look like him.
jumping to like better HD graphics, things are gonna go wrong. I know that.
Mhm.
They should have done better, but at the same time, I don't care because he's still attractive looking, especially in a sailor outfit.
Oh my god, that
If you
gay
can put
sailor
him in a
outfit.
sailor outfit, a skimpy sailor outfit, and he looks like that, like, you got the big bulge and everything. Okay, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh
It's
my
him.
god.
It's him, officer.
Speaking of which, we have to play at some point Revelations raid mode because that's where you get the Chris sailor outfit. So if you want that, we have to play it at some point.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Camera.
to be fair, he could be. Chris could also, to be fair, be suffering from effects from being around things that have the virus for so long. Not that he's infected, but you can make the argument that being around that stuff for too long will change you in ways. Not like in major ways, since you're not directly infected, but still.
Maybe,
Anatomy.
but I mean, my argument is his face in 7, it literally just looks like he's a completely different person. It's like,
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna
yeah, pull it up.
Chris. Yeah, I'm
Because
searching
it's
up. Okay, Chris Red. Who the
because it's
hell is
like
Chris Reindeer? What the feck?
because it's like yeah, he doesn't even look like the same
Image.
person at all. It's like whoever designed Chris's face in that game, it's like they never even looked at a reference photo. They just, like, somebody described Chris and they just built him off of that. That's literally what it looks like happened.
I'm trying to find so hard.
Yeah, he said, yeah, RE4. Like, I'm not a big fan of RE4. I have my own onions about that game, but I will agree that 4 is more of a Resident Evil game than 7 is.
Oh, I
Absolutely.
love 4.
Yeah.
I love 4. I want the remake, but it's money.
Yeah.
I'm still pissed that I went and I was like, all right, I'll finally buy Resident Evil 4. So I buy it. Literally, like, what, 2 days later, an announcement comes out saying, hey, we're making a remake of RE4 that's going to come out probably next year. I got so feckin' pissed.
They were waiting for you to
It's
buy
like, you
it.
can't
That's
do
why they
that to
announced it.
me. It's every damn time. I once bought Alan Wake, and the next day, it was on sale for even less than when I bought. I bought it on sale, but then the next day it went lower. I was so upset. I refunded though. And then I forgot to buy the game. So Lily ended up buying it for me for my birthday.
All right, I'll stretch and hydrate.
Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Someone put his face together from each and every game. Okay, okay. Can I okay, visit site? Oh god, it's Reddit. All right. Pray for me.
I got it for until many years
Open
later when it
image in a
came
new
back.
tab.
Came out, I was like, what is with this? Yeah.
Give it.
That happened to me too, kind of. It was
All
like
right,
2
you're just
weeks
loading a
later,
picture.
RE4 remake was announced. Yeah.
Bro, Chris has changed so much over the years. I don't want to hear it. Dang, what the? Why are you complaining of how he looks? I'm looking at a whole thing of how he looks right now throughout the series. He's changed so much. I don't think you have a right to complain. Hold on, I'll share my screen.
Okay. Okay, did you see him in 7 compared to all of his other designs, though? Like, that's my issue.
Okay. Which one's 7?
Let's see.
Oh wait, no, this one's 7. This one's
RE7.
7. Yeah, RE7. No, RE7. This Chris looks like this Chris, and somewhat this Chris. He has darker hair in this one, but still, why does he kind of look kind of redheaded-ish? It's probably a
I don't
bright
know what
color,
that
bro.
is.
2003 Chris looks completely different.
It's 2017 is RE7. And that one, in my opinion, doesn't look like any of the other Chris's. That's just a horrible
okay.
design.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He kind of looks RE7 Chris kind of looks more like the 1998 Chris or the 1990. Well, both of the 1998 Chris's.
Mm-hmm.
And 2015 Chris, and a little bit of 2014 Chris. Man, Chris's look just changed. I do like how they changed his look in Resident Evil Village, though. They did change it to make it look more like 13 and 17. I appreciate that one.
Maybe.
So yeah, I think they heard like the criticism of how it doesn't look like Chris, and they were like, all right, we gotta look closely at the photos. Don't look at 1998 or 2003 or 2005, okay, guys? Look at the ones that people actually liked.
Yeah, as long as...
Yeah, Ethan's dead for good. I cried so much. I am surprised we're not playing as Rose 2. I saw I'm sorry, got distracted. I just read Wizard's comment, and it's like yeah, for the new Resident Evil game coming out, when I saw the trailer and I saw the girl at the beginning or whatever, I thought, oh, are we playing as Rose? Then I found out it's not Rose, it's someone else. I was so upset. Like, come on. Why? Stop giving me new characters. I mean, to play or whatever. Give me Rose. It makes sense. Maybe they won't let us play as her because she's too overpowered. Sorry, I got passionate about that one. Sorry.
You have onions about that game. Onions
About
are
the trailer,
opinions,
at least.
right?
Yeah. Maybe
Understand why they would after the backlash from Ethan. I didn't like Ethan as a character because he is no character. He's just a bland, boring, like self-insert.
In the first time he appears, I do kind of agree. He didn't have much of a personality. He was just too focused on saving his wife. So yeah, but then in Village, they really amped it up with him, in my opinion, because I felt so connected to him, and it's like if he was still a bland character, then his death wouldn't make me cry every time, you know? So that means that I'm at least emotionally connected to him because there's something about him that speaks to me, that tells me that he's a person, and I know how this affects him, and so in Resident Evil 8, they did a whole lot better with him. They, like, in my opinion, redeemed him, so he's more of an actual character, a person.
Okay, let's jump into it.
Zero.
Yeah, we've been talking for like half an hour.
Half a meower.
Oh no.
I want the original control type because I grew up on the old games with tank controls, and that's what I'm used to, so I'm going to use that. Oh my god, Shinobi, how can you use tank controls? I know. That's just what I know. And Xavier, congrats on 3rd. Meow, are you?
You make me sick. Hi, Xavier.
And let me, we get it. I'm old. Yes, I have an autographed copy of the Bible at home. Yep. Signed by Jesus himself. Springy eyeglass for 5 minutes. Okay. All right, let me get Reed a shout out while I get the glasses ready.
That's not a new joke. But... oh, that's not a new joke, but you just sprung it out of nowhere and it surprised me. All right, nope. I just...
All right, there's a shout out for Reed. Go check her out. Give her a follow. Why is that so fast? Let me do another one.
Oh no, that clip I made today, it was like super short. If I got the right one. It was super short. It was mainly just me suddenly having a gravelly voice for like no reason. I didn't even know I did it, but I was like, all right, come on, let's delete it. Let's delete it. It's like, what the fuck? What happened?
I gotta look up
I thought it was funny.
the voice. I gotta look up the clip service or something because it's only playing that clip. And it did that with somebody else too when I shouted them out the other day. It only played their most recent clip, and I don't want that. I want a variety of clips throughout their entire streaming career. I don't know why it's doing that.
Shoot, I should have waited to make the thing then, because I think the last clip I made was funnier.
I'm okay. I had some good Chinese food for dinner.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City.
Yes.
A solitary island far off from the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still
I'm looking
many
at Reed and my eyes are
unanswered
bugging
questions
out.
about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the International Enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to
Please
the
don't hit
origin
me
of
with
this
your eyeballs.
faceless corporation. When was it established?
That is a sentence that
By
only
whom?
makes sense in context.
And how was the T-virus created?
Kind of like when we were
To
playing.
uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the
Repo.
events which
Nuzzled
transpired in the
eyeballs.
beginning,
Yeah.
before the mansion incident.
Rockford Island was from Code Veronica. That's what that's from.
It's all coming together.
Hmm.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. This generic conversation is funny.
I know, stock prices are rising. Oh, no.
They're just sitting at a table like, yes, I do think Beto is more attractive than Raiden Shogun. Indeed. That's a dude, by the way.
Yes. Well, stocks. Oh, it is? I thought it was a woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a dude wearing a dress and singing opera on a cliff somewhere in the rain.
Began a simple investigation of some bizarre
Is
murders in the
I don't know.
suburbs of
Just go with
Raccoon
it.
City.
Down.
Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that
Damn,
ensued.
coach class. Last time I bought my tickets
Never
off
stood a
Wish.
chance.
My face was half eaten off by leeches. I'm gonna give this train a bad review on Yelp.
I want a refund.
Yeah, Temu
I'll give
tickets.
you half a refund because there's half of you left.
Jesus.
I don't know about you, but I love it when villains are like really dramatic.
Where did you learn to fly?
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Okay, that's Enrico. He's the squad leader. This is the Stars Bravo team, Special Police Force. Clearly, they played Guild Wars 2 and were so depressed that they offed themselves by crashing a car. That's my headcanon. That's a
I will
helicopter.
support
Yeah.
your head
Court
cannon.
order for transportation.
It's not Jesus.
Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26
It's mega
years
Jesus.
old. Court-martialed and
just
sentenced
sus.
to death July 22nd. Prisoners to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Jesus.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal
Enrico's
and
like, "Give me
ruthless.
that."
Keep your guard up.
The audio seems horribly desynced to their lips. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that or what.
I thought it was just on my side. I thought, oh, this is lagging.
Yeah, it's like that on my screen, and I'm playing the game, so.
A train.
A train? Oh, this investigation's really getting off track. In fact, I'd say things are getting railly suspicious around here.
Oh my gosh. Shin, no.
Okay, time to take off the glasses. Boop. All right. Okay, yeah, look at that. Tank controls. Delicious. Okay, how do I run? Okay, it's the cancel button. So the cancel button is run.
Tank.
It's locked. Seats are stained red with blood. This is around the time when Guild Wars 2 came out, so people were so angry that they just massacred each other over what a bad game it is.
I'm sure at least one of them has to be a Haunting Ground player, though, too.
Oh, yeah. Should have said this is going off the rails. We must conduct an investigation immediately, says Zach. Remember your training. Seats are stained red with blood. Okay. Okay, so the cancel button. So this is American style controls. So like circle on PlayStation is the cancel button, and X on PlayStation is the accept button. And that's just really wild to me. Gunya, welcome to the stream. Can I like do something about that? Let's see, solo team. Solo team. Run, reload, action, attack. Run, reload, action, attack. Where do any of them have the Japanese style controls? Let's see, that's run, reload, action, attack.
Japanese? Huh?
So the Japanese control. So this has to do with the A and B buttons on a Nintendo controller, or the X and circle buttons on a PlayStation controller. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
Or on Xbox, it's also A and B. Yeah, so like the bottom button, if you look at the four face buttons, A, B, X, and Y, the bottom button in Japan is always the cancel button, and the accept button is the one on the right. But in American games, for whatever reason, they flip that around, and the bottom button is accept, and the right button is cancel. And I'm used to the Japanese style, because that's the way a lot of the earlier, I think, games in the series are, or that's what I've played anyway, because I've played the Japanese versions. So these are actually American style controls, and I'm a little bit getting used to stuff. So yeah, they thought it would be too confusing for us dumb Westerners, because we're a bunch of idiots that can't handle pressing the circle button to accept things.
Well, I've seen
Control type.
Americans. Doesn't surprise me.
Reload aiming.
Americans.
So what's the run button if I use ultimate then? How do you run if you use the alternate? The run just disappears if I use alternate. I don't know. I'll get used to the normal controls, I guess. Maybe you always run. Okay, so I'll just have to get used to this. Look how good these models look, though. Like, holy damn.
Yeah.
The rescue on her back is so clear.
Wait a minute, I thought you weren't allowed to put red crosses in games.
Apparently you are.
Because maybe it's because there's the rescue in the middle of it, and they can
Maybe.
excuse it being like, well, that's part of the logo.
Yeah.
Because I specifically remember you're not allowed to, like, the reason you don't see red crosses that much in games when it comes to hell is because you're not allowed to, at least not in America, because get this, they don't want people to think it's actually like medical help.
But it's a game. Do they think we're too dumb to tell reality apart from games?
I actually have a clip of me talking about this when I was playing Halo. I said that, and I was like, they need to have a little faith in us. Just have a little faith.
This is Officer
And
Chambers from
right
Stars
after I
Bravo
said
2.
that, I accidentally
Please
shot my
identify
teammates.
yourself. Is someone there?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, they made the controls more basic for Americans for this game. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Just woke him up from his nap. That was rude.
Get out of here. Okay. The zombies start coming at you. Haunting Ground is a good game. Definitely put them down.
Stay psych right now. Take psych right now.
They're like, oh god, that one's too far gone. We got to put him down. There's no saving him. He thinks Haunting Ground is a 9 out of 10. And this woman, I can just imagine this woman in a hospital, like her husband's infected with the zombie virus. And she's talking to the doctor. And the doctor's like, oh, I'm sorry, miss. Your husband thinks Haunting Ground is a 9 out of 10. There's no saving him at this point. He's too far gone. And she's like, oh, no.
Not Jerry.
She's like, I mean, Haunted Ground is a 6 out of 10 at best, but a 9 out of 10? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Jerry, I couldn't save you. Okay, so something about an investigation. I don't really want to read all this. Have you seen my prescription? Guild Wars 2 is better than Guild Wars 1. Nothing of use in there. I don't know what that is. We did find the bullets, though. There we go. And the magazine even stays on the ground for a few seconds. Look at that. That is cool as heck.
Oh.
Poor guy must have been attacked in his sleep. His body's covered in slime. How long will the rain last? Good thing these are armed engineers, yeah. Okay, I want to get out the door. Help me, I have eczema. Yeah, Guild Wars 2.
Eczema? I thought it was eczema.
eczema. I don't know. I'm just reading the words on the screen. I'm a cat. I don't know the difference.
Oh.
Nothing of use. Okay. Another Ankh ribbon. An oib.
In the web? Oh.
And some more stuff. Investigation orders. The rest is unreadable. Are we going to find an itchy tasty note? That's my big question. I wonder if there's an itchy tasty in this game.
Itchy tasty, yeah!
So here's a tip I can give you. You can sort of pick up some tips for when you play this game. In this game, there are no item boxes like in the older Resident Evil games. Usually you put your items in an item box, and there are item boxes in several rooms, and they're all connected. So you can put away your unneeded stuff in one item box, go to a completely different item box on the other side of the mansion, and all your stuff is there. So they're just doing that out of convenience. It's sort of like a storage thing. In this game, there is no such item box system. Instead, the ground is one big item box, and you can just leave stuff on the ground anywhere you want and then come back for it later. Which, it has its ups and downs. I mean, it's very convenient, because if your inventory is full and you come across like a crank or something you need to progress the story, you can just leave something on the ground, pick up the crank, use it, come back for the thing you dropped, and everything's great. But it's also got its downsides because the ground tends to get quite cluttered in some areas, and it's just kind of a mess to find the stuff you need. And if you need to transfer, if you need to transfer all your stuff from one place to another, yeah. So, one tip I can give you is just keep your ink ribbons in the room that you're actually going to use them with the typewriter. So I'll just make a save right here. There we go. And then we can just leave. And it doesn't go away. It just appears on the ground. Right there. I got locked in RE1 because I picked up too much stuff and couldn't pick up the thing I needed and hadn't gone far enough to unlock an item box. I mean, in RE1, you can always unlock an item box. It's pretty easy. I mean, the first one you get is pretty early in the game. Unless you're talking about the remake. And I've never played that because that doesn't look like a fun game to me. Okay. What's over here? This looks so good compared to like the normal version on Switch. Emulator players to GameCube players. What's the matter? Out of ink ribbons uses save state. Yeah, I don't have that problem. Save states are so good. Okay, I guess we better pick up that shiny thing. Brutally torn apart. Okay, so we got the train key. So yeah, don't make the mistake of carrying around ink ribbons everywhere with you. You don't need to. Oh. That's the escaped prisoner guy.
Really? Lieutenant Cohen.
So,
yep.
You seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You
Ew.
were the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
What happens in my brain is none of your business.
I see. You're with stars. Well,
stars.
No offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around. So, I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
The heck?
Edward, are you all right? What happened?
He was Nemesis. No. He's not Nemesis. Why would anybody think that?
You must be careful, Rebecca.
I'm Nemesis.
The forest is full of
stars,
zombies, and
The forest is full of people who think Haunting Ground is a good game. Oh my god. It's a beef jerky dog. Yeah.
No.
Okay, it's R1
So
is the
train
thingy
not
button.
Is the train not going? Like it's still parked, right?
I think it's still parked, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can see outside the scenery's not moving, if you can see that, so. She says while proceeding to not shoot, yeah. Not a Cerberus, the three-headed dog with only one head, yeah. They give weird names to these things. Edward, you were so happy just a few hours ago. Was he? He's holding something.
I think he was faking it.
Body has bite marks all over it. Well, I mean, what he gets up to in the bedroom is none of my business, you know? We're not going to kink shame. Examine.
Kink shaming is my kink.
So yeah, you can actually examine items in this game to get more information about them. So if you find a key like this, and you're like, oh, what key is this? You can actually examine it in 3D, and you can see it says dining car. So now the actual name of the item changes to dining car key, so that's a little tip that some people don't know about. Edward, you were such a cultured man only a few hours ago. And then you completely changed your mind about Guild Wars 2. And then he played Guild Wars 2 while eating party cheese salad. Okay, we're gonna have to off all these guys.
I forgot that existed. I was about to ask, what's party cheese salad? Then I remembered the moment I thought it. I hate you.
Are they all dead? Okay. Yeah, so there is a reload button that you can use while you're aiming, or you can do it RE5 style and just combine bullets with the gun. Whatever you want to do. You can do it in real time, or you can do it from the menu. Can enter lurk mode? Okay. You're not playing Guild Wars. Showed party cheese salad to the partner and watched first couple of minutes and said, oh, hell no, and never finished the video. Well, those are the smart ones. Yeah, was it you who showed me party cheese sausage? That was you, right? Reed?
Me? I didn't. No.
Somebody. Who was it then? Somebody showed me party cheese sausage. Some guy made party cheese salad, and then he put it into a sausage maker and made sausage out of it. As if it wasn't bad enough already. Now we have party cheese sausage. So you have this like, so you have this tube of like sausage, but it's filled with party cheese salad. And it was like, it burst at a point and it was like oozing out. And I was just like,
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, imagine the smell when it gets grilled. It's so disgusting. Okay, so where's the dining car? Is that this car? Hello?
This is Rebecca. Over.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
He killed 23 people?
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. He wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
Yeah, I don't have a car either, but in real life, I get messages randomly saying, hey, we have news about your car.
That's how you know it's
Oh,
spam.
hold on, let me see it. Yeah, I know. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Because I keep forgetting to delete anything I get, so I have a whole bunch of messages. I'll find it. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Oh, there we go.
That
Hey,
scared
it's
the crap
Matt
out of me.
from Autobahn. I haven't sent it for Windows or windshields, whatever.
Okay.
Or Department of Motor Vehicles, DM.
Okay, we have 30 bullets. That scared the crap out of me. I had no idea there's even a dude there.
Oh, a toll violation. Oh man, I must have forgot to pay my toll somewhere on a walk.
Scared the crap out of you too, yeah. I guess the sound is like 3D too. I don't care about the phone, I want the herb.
Wait, how's sound 3D?
Well, like it's like stereo-ish, like sounds on the left only happen in your left ear pad or whatever. Like some games aren't really that 3D about it. It's just kind of stereo sound, but some games are 3D where, like, you know, sounds are really distinct in one ear or the other to kind of increase immersion. You're getting those annoying spam emails too, yeah. Sometimes I get these really funny spam emails where it's like, oh, your girlfriend messaged me. She's actually cheating with my buddy or whatever. I'm like, I have a girlfriend? Where?
I remember getting a text like a long time ago from a girl named Sparkle, or something like that. I don't know. It was something like that. Anyway, so I got a text from her like, hey daddy, we're gonna go and meet up here, okay? Something like that. I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm not your dad, someone else. And she's like, okay.
So
I'm
how
like,
does...
nah, it's fine. Nah, it's okay. This happens. I hope you find your dad.
So how does
Yeah, it took
Rebecca...
me way too...
How does Rebecca know that that the dining car key is no longer needed? We're just prompted to throw it away. How would
She's a
she
woman.
know?
She's smart, I think.
She's never been on this train before. How would you know?
But yeah, the thing about the text, it took me way too long to realize some things. Can you guess what?
It's gonna be
what the
dangerous
text
from
might
here on
actually
in.
have been about?
Why don't we cooperate?
What?
Cooperate with you?
Her name
Listen, little
was
girl, if
like
you haven't
Sparkle.
noticed, there's some pretty freaked
Yeah.
out things on this train.
Texting her
And I,
daddy.
for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You
Something
expect me to
sex-related?
trust you, a wanted felon? I don't
Yes.
need your help. I can handle this on my
I think
own.
it was just
and
one,
don't
one of
call
those...
me little girl.
Don't call me little
Right,
girl.
Do it yourself.
Crap,
What
don't-
should I
don't know
call you?
because I don't
The
use them, so I
name
don't know
is
what they're
Rebecca
called, but
Chambers,
yeah.
but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
She's like trying to act
a
all.
woman do everything.
She's trying to act like all intimidating, and she's like, "Don't call me little girl. You know, I could arrest you. You know." And he just like pats her on the head, like, "Oh, you're so adorable."
Like, oh.
Like he's just not buying it. Okay, blah blah blah. You can read this if you want. I'm not going to.
I feel
It's
that.
just automatic door, so there's no power. Okay. I've played the original RE0, and you wouldn't think a newer game like that needs a remake, but it totally looks good. Like, this looks way better than even the Switch version, the Switch port. It's locked from the other side. Okay, so you come up in here.
Oh no.
The dining room. That's another Barry quote. Hello, sir. How are those first bites today, sir? Is your meal okay? Sir? He doesn't look okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Is he sleeping?
Sir.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that happened to me once. The head thing.
He's made of slime. Oh, hello, sir. Okay, so you can shoot him, or you can just run away. And we're gonna run away. You can use up all your ammo shooting him, or you can just do this. And then Billy comes to save you for free.
That's just. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. I love him.
Wow.
I want him. I want Billy the Kid. Give him to me.
Are you okay?
Thumbs up. Heads off to you. Oh man. It's Opera Guy again. Yep, that's definitely a guy. Wearing a dress and singing soprano. What a creep. Who is that guy? Yeah, who is he? Ugh.
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right.
Worm bait?
But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you.
Why does he have
If you
bullets?
find anything, give me a call, all right?
Oh yeah, I have a radio too. Also, he's a criminal. Why does he get to give me orders when I'm a policeman and he's a criminal? Okay, so now we get control of both people, and that just tells you the partner mechanics and stuff. So right now we're in follow mode. So he's following me. And you can set him to follow you or wait, which...
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, so that's wait mode. Now he's going to stay there, and I can go wherever I want alone. And I think there's, like, more partner controls. Which... How do you get over there? Oh, left button. Okay. How do I get over there, though, actually? Okay, you have to go to partner. So you can have him follow you or stay put. And then there's his attack behavior too, so you can set him to attack whenever there's monsters nearby, or just stay idle and not use up bullets, which is useful if you just want to run past enemies and you don't want him to sit there shooting them. So it kind of is like RE5 in that you have a partner with you, but it's completely AI controlled. Although you do have some control over his behavior. So yeah, this was the precursor to RE5, where they were just kind of like trying out the partner system, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then RE5 came along and made it better and made it multiplayer. I wish this was multiplayer. Like one of us could control Billy and one of us controls Rebecca. That would be really cool. I don't know why they haven't made a mod of that yet, but that would be pretty awesome if they did. Okay, so there should also be a button to switch people.
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
I'll go check over there.
Come on.
Yeah.
Over here, boy. Like it's a dog. Okay, also, so you're liking Billy, right?
Yes.
Did you know that Billy's tattoo... Okay, so the triangle button is what switches characters. So Billy's got a tattoo on his arm. Let me see if I can, like, unequip. How do I... Which person am I actually controlling? Okay, so... Okay, so I'm going to have him unequip the gun. So his arm is just at his side there. So you can see his tattoo better. Looks like a pretty badass tattoo, right? Makes him look pretty cool.
Like someone's name or something just written.
Yeah, so if you turn your head sideways and you look at his tattoo, you know what it actually says? It actually says something.
M-O-O? Does it just say moo?
No. You want to know what it says?
Damn. Okay, that's an M, right?
Uh-huh.
And then an O?
Yeah.
And I think it's another O. Moo? Is that a V at the end?
No. You give up? You want to know what it says?
No, I'll figure it out. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Crap, what's his name again?
Billy? Hold on. 1 second, hold on. You can't look it up,
Okay,
that's cheating.
come on. No! Enhance.
Mm-hmm.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying so hard right now. Gosh dang it!
We gotta move on. Want me to tell you?
I know. I think that's still an M, and then that's an O, and then is that an R? More love?
No.
Is it love at the end at least? Because it looks like LOV
Love?
at the end.
No, it doesn't say love.
Yeah.
No.
Damn it. Okay, I'll bite.
You want to know what the tattoo on
Can't
Billy's
read that.
arm says? The tattoo on Mr. Cool, Mr. Badass, escaped criminal, killer, you know, Mr. Cool dude. And he has a tattoo on his arm that says mother.
Aww.
It says mother. Like he's
so cute. Aww.
It's just
He
funny
loves his
because
mama.
it's just funny because he's supposed to be like this hardened criminal who's murdered 23 people. He's got a tattoo of mom on his arm. Oh boy.
I think it speaks well for his character. He loves his mom. That makes me love him more, despite the fact he's a psychopath. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know his situation because right now he's pretty nice.
It's just
He's
not.
being pretty kind.
It's just not what you'd expect to have somebody like him have on their arm. I don't know. Or is that a flashy thing?
I don't know. Was it?
Okay, so we can
Interesting, I
actually.
knew that.
Seems to lead up to the roof. Climb the ladder. Yeah, let's do it. All right, come on, Rebecca. Actually, I want to switch to Rebecca. I'm going to switch to Rebecca for reasons. For reasons. Power cable has been disconnected. Yeah, let's reconnect this exposed electrical wire in the rain. What could possibly go wrong, right?
Oh.
What the heck? Oh god, it's those things again. Okay, so now we're in this room. And at least the power's on. And we got some bullets over here. Yeah. And we got some things over here. Another train key. So let's examine that train key and see what exactly is the dealio with that thing. Examine. It says conductor room. And then it changes to the conductor key. Okay. I think that's all we got in this room. And when you try to get out, there's something stuck in the keyhole preventing the doorknob from turning. You could probably get out if you had something sharp. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a knife. And she's not Jill, the master of unlocking, so unfortunately, Rebecca's stuck in here. If only Jill, the master of unlocking, was here. We do have a service lift, which is a weird little machine. It's like a tiny elevator, but only big enough to put items in. So you can actually put items in here and send them to the next car and allow people in other cars to get them. So we're going to put the key in there because I don't need the key in here. That's not going to do me any good. We got to get the key out of this car. And meanwhile, let's go check on Billy. He can't jump down into that room for whatever reason, but I'm fine with that, because it's not like we'd really need to anyway. There's nothing to do in there. So we got to get him back into the train. Down we go. Okay. Now what do I have, actually? We just have a handgun and a knife. Alright.
I do think it's kind of cool that you could switch characters like that.
Yeah. So it allows you to either travel as a team and stand a better chance against zombies, or you can split up and get stuff done in separate rooms at the same time, you know? So there's a lot of applications for that kind of system. Unfortunately, if the person you leave alone gets attacked, you'll hear them like cry out over the radio, and I'm not sure if they automatically get hurt or if they will like attempt to fight the zombies off screen. I'm not quite sure how that works. Oh, look at that. You can even see like the food cooking on the stove and everything. There's like steaks in there or something. I don't know. You can see the liquid in the coffee pot. Look at that. Okay, so if we go over here, this is actually where the elevator ends up. So we have the conductor's key. And I can send stuff to Rebecca if I need to. The first time I played this, I sent her Billy's knife because it says the door says you need something sharp, right? But it turns out the knife is not going to work. You need something very specific, which is kind of dumb.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. Where does this go again? This goes up to the dining room, right? I think... Are there two dining rooms, or is it still always just this one? I don't know. I think I'm going to leave the knife behind for now, because I don't think we're going to need that. We're just going to free up some inventory space. And it's just going to sit right there until we come back for it, which is really nice. So I think that might be the room Rebecca's in right there. And it can't be opened. So we're going to have to go back to the conductor's room now that we have the key for that. And the characters do actually have different stats in this game, I figured out. So Billy can take more damage before needing to get healed. And Rebecca's special skill is that she's weaker than Billy, cannot take as much damage, but she has an herb mixing kit, and she can actually mix the herbs.
That makes sense.
Nobody else can do that. Billy can't do that. Because he is dumb. He's a dumb man. You know, he's only there to move big dressers out of the way for small women. Like in Fatal Frame. He's only there to be a big, strong man. He's not there to be smart, okay? That's Rebecca's job. Hopefully there's no more dudes in here. I'm running. Okay. Do I have extra bullets? I didn't even check. I do. I have 9. Okay. Yeah, it's amazing the amount of detail that the HD remaster added. Hopefully there's nobody else here. Body has bite marks all over it. Notice he doesn't call him Edward. like Rebecca does, because this is Billy we're playing as, and he doesn't know who this guy is. But Rebecca knows him as another guy on her police team. So I thought that was a cool little detail they added, that things, when you play as Billy, things are like from a different perspective, you know, and he doesn't know what Rebecca knows.
Yeah.
So we're going to throw that away. And let's conduct an investigation of this room. Alright, so we found a map. And the map actually tells you where you've left certain items. So there's a ink ribbon here. And somehow we should be able to... I had to sneeze, sorry. Can we go up to different floors? It's not letting me look at different floors. That's weird. And we can actually press this button, and when I pressed this button the first time, this scared the crap out of me. I was like, what is that? But no, it's just a ladder. It's not going to attack you. So Billy finds a red herb and a green herb. But if you notice, if you try to combine them, Billy can't do it, it says. I've seen Final Destination, yeah. Yeah, so he can't. So if you go to Rebecca, oh yeah, they each have a personal item too. And Billy's personal item is the lighter, so... What is this switch? Change personal item? You can change your character's costume. What is this? I thought you had to beat the game to do this. Oh, we get the Yakuza costume. Oh my god.
That is dope.
I'm gonna be Mr. Yakuza.
How that he loves his mother. Oh well.
Yeah. What achievement? Change into a costume. Dude, he totally looks like somebody out of Yakuza with that.
Definitely.
Complete with the sunglasses. What is Rebecca's costume then? Rebecca's just kind of standing there bored. Counting the tiles on the ceiling. Okay, so... Rebecca has an extra costume. We get multiple costumes. Stars 2002? Western. What is this? Freaking cowgirl outfit?
Nice.
And the leather outfit. Ooh.
Oh. I love that.
Can we... Okay, so it's kind of like a red leather top with gloves and then black leather pants. That's her clubbing outfit. Coolio, yeah.
We in for a good time, boys.
Zach thinks it's based on Ada. It could be. It definitely is Ada colors. I'm gonna put on her normal outfit because I like her Stars outfit. I guess we could look at the Western first. Okay, there we go. Interesting. I wonder if there are more outfits when you beat the game. There have to be. Okay, so we're gonna switch that. So yeah, her personal item. Actually open it up and look at that. There's an herb mixing kit. A set of tools used to mix and prepare medicines. And then... how do I switch to Billy? There we go. I had to do that. I know in the Switch version or something, there were extra costumes for Rebecca. I don't know if you have to beat the game to get them or not, but there was like her alternate outfit from Resident Evil 1, which was like a red medic's costume with some white booty shorts or whatever. And there was a Resident Evil 0 N64 costume. So they actually made a prototype of this game for the N64 back in the day, and she was wearing a different costume that looked kind of like her STARS outfit, except her shoes were white, and she was wearing a white beret, kind of like Jill wears in the original game, except Rebecca's is white. So that was kind of a cool little like Easter egg that they put in there. But yeah, Billy's special item is a lighter. Appears to be out of fuel, though. It's useless right now. So once we find some fuel, we can start burning stuff.
Yay!
Go to travel to... What did that say?
I don't know.
I guess we only get to look at that for like 2 seconds. All right. There's more costumes for sale. Oh yeah, there's extra costumes you have to buy. I'm looking at the listing for that prototype one on Steam right now. That is really dumb. I'm pretty sure in the Switch version you get them for free. Note from conductor, blah blah blah. Documents pertaining to train operations scattered all over the desk and floor. So I guess we're going up. That is really dumb. I hope there's at least a few more costumes unlocked when you beat the game. Like, at least one for each, you know? Okay, I'm not ready for this part yet. Let's see. I need my knife. I thought I left it in the correct spot, but I guess not. I guess there's like 2 type of dining cars. Okay. Got Yakuza Billy on the case. All right, buddy. You're gonna have to sit down while the train is in motion. Okay. So yeah, when you shoot some zombies, just because they fall down doesn't mean they're dead. So you have to look for the blood spillage on the floor. That means they're dead.
Gotcha.
Which I think applies to other games that you've played, right? Didn't Deadly Premonition have something like that? I don't know.
I think so.
Okay. So we're over here. I might as well just send up the red herb to Rebecca because Billy can't use it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my knife back. I left that in completely the wrong spot. Place item here, yes. I can actually send this up to Rebecca, and then Rebecca can mix them and send the mixture back down. If you really want Billy to have a mixed herb. Yeah, Rebecca's got 3 herbs. Like, hell yeah. She is balling right now. Yes. Okay, so we're going to combine those 2, and we get an herbal mix. And if you examine that, it's just like 2 piles on a piece of paper. It's kind of silly. Not even a vial or anything. Compound created by combining a green herb with a red herb. Doesn't tell you what it does, but any Resident Evil fan will know that it is a full heal. I'm going to send some bullets down to Billy, too, because Rebecca has 75, and Jesus Christ. That is a lot. I guess I'd have to send them all, I guess. I don't know. Might as well, because Rebecca's not going anywhere or doing anything in this room. No. Okay. So that's all Rebecca needs to do. I could send the mixture down, too. Might be a good idea. I don't know. Okay, so Billy has all 79 bullets right now.
I feel like the system would get annoying at some points, though.
Yeah, but it's
tedious.
It is, but it's only really used for this particular part in the game, so it's not something you're going to see for the whole game.
Alright, that's smart.
It's just in the train, and we're not going to be on the train forever, so...
It's just a short challenge. Understand?
Yeah. Just a dumb little gimmick. Let's see. I have to call the service lift. Do trains actually have this stuff? Like, what a weird thing to put in there. I'll give Billy a green herb. I want to save the mixed, if I can. I want to save the mixed herbs for boss fights. Just a plant sitting in there.
I'm a little bit confused about how that works.
How what works? The elevator?
Yeah.
What are you confused about?
Nothing. It's not important.
I mean, you just put an item in there and then you send it up to the next person. It's not that hard. Does it tell you what his gun actually is? It kind of looks like an M1911. Ooh, you can see it shoot too. Look at that.
It looks like a gun to me.
And you would know guns because you have one.
Yeah.
It just says standard army issue handgun. Thinking about what?
Thinking about actually getting a gun though. I would like to own one.
Hmm. Do you know what kind?
Just a handgun of sorts. I don't want to like get a big gun. Just a handgun will do.
I mean, any idea what kind of handgun or model or anything?
Kind of handgun? I don't. Not really.
Okay. Where am I going? I have to go to the conductor's office, don't I? Crappity crap.
I wouldn't mind, just let me see if I could find it so I know what to...
If I was gonna get a handgun, I would probably want to get a Resident Evil handgun, like one of the guns that appears in one of the games, just because I'm a huge nerd like that. But I've, researched this quite a bit, so I'm quite a nerd when it comes to Resident Evil hardware. So the gun in the first Resident Evil game is the M92F Beretta. And these are all real guns, by the way. You can actually get these. Chris seems to have a special custom version, which is silver colored with wooden hand grips, and Jill's version is just a normal black standard issue Beretta. In Resident Evil 2, Claire gets the Browning High Power, which is actually a really cool handgun. It shoots 9mm bullets, and it actually holds 13 rounds in real life. That's not just a game thing. So you get a lot of shots with the Browning High Power. That's why it's called a high power, because it's got a special magazine that's able to hold 13 bullets. And then Leon gets the Heckler & Koch VP70, which is weird because that is not a gun that any policeman in the United States would ever be issued. It's typically like a European gun. Ugh. And usually only issued to military over there, I think. So kind of a weird gun for an American police officer to be carrying. No, I don't like that outside the window view. That makes me think something's watching me.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a gun I can actually afford. So...
Well, there aren't really a lot of cheap guns out there. If you want a quality one,
oh yeah, no,
you have to shell out some money.
I know, but... yeah. So I'm thinking like just a Glock of some kind. I just like the word Glock. I'm gonna be completely honest.
There is a Glock in Resident Evil. When you get to Chris's chapter in Code Veronica, he actually has like a Glock 13 or something like that. And as far as I know, that's the only time a Glock ever appears in Resident Evil. Zach said, the first time I fired a gun, I was at a friend's place, and her grandfather handed me a rifle. Didn't tell 10-year-old me that you aren't supposed to put your eye right against the scope. Gave me a black eye. Yeah. Didn't say anything. Some scopes have like rubber pads around. Some scopes have rubber pads around the part where you put your eye, just so if it does like bump into your eye socket, it's not going to cause as much damage because it's got a rubber pad around the outside. But yeah, didn't say anything to anyone and acted like it didn't happen. I ignored the question when asked what happened, but definitely learned that lesson. Yeah. They're like, Zach, how'd you get a black eye? And you're just like, we're not going to talk about it. An ice pick. Crappity crap. That's what we need to get Rebecca out of the room. That
makes sense.
That is the sharp thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave some stuff here because we're gonna need stuff. I'm gonna leave that there. You can't leave it here, excuse me? Why did you give me the option to leave it there then? Dumb game. I guess I'll have to leave it in the room out below then. Can't leave this here. Don't tell me what to do. Who's this game think it is? Okay, we're gonna leave it here. Can I leave it here? Thank you, game. And I'm gonna leave one herb there too, because we're gonna be picking up some stuff.
I'm just looking through all these handguns, and I just like, man, which one would I like to get? And I just gotta think of it like Harry Potter rules, like the gun chooses you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so in RE3, Jill, you play as Jill again, and she uses the M92F Samurai Edge, which is a fictional variant of the M92F Beretta that is basically custom made according to Star's team specifications. So I guess Barry and Wesker came up with a list of modifications that they wanted to do to the M92F and sent it off to some gun manufacturer, and they manufactured a bunch of special modified M92Fs, which they called the Samurai Edge. So that's what Jill uses in RE3. Basically just an upgraded M92F. In Resident Evil 4, let me think. In RE4, Leon's gun is like the Silver Ghost, I think it's called. I don't know what gun that's based off of, but it's not the VP-70. I don't know what the Silver Ghost is. But Ada Wong uses a gun called the Blacktail, and this is where things get weird because the Blacktail gun is not directly based on any real-world gun, but it has traits of like several guns kind of mixed together into like one. And some people have examined the Blacktail gun, and they've determined that it mostly resembles the Springfield XD 9mm handgun, with some, like I said, some traits from like other guns here and there, but it's mostly the Springfield XD. So that's a gun. If you want Ada Wong's gun, there you go. And RE5, we go back to the M92F, and there's like other guns in RE5 as well. And then RE6, there's many different guns because there's many different characters. Baby Carrot, congrats on first.
Hi, Baby Carrot.
Yeah, we're playing Resident Evil 0 with Reed here. Watching on the TV, but chatting on the phone. Okay. So let's see if I can remember the RE6 guns. It's been a while since I played 6. So in 6, you start out with, when you play as Leon, he starts out, I believe he starts out with the VP-70 again. His old gun from RE2. Baby Carrot says, hi, Reed. You gonna say hi back?
I already said hi. So.
Okay.
I said hi first.
And Nyrak says hi, Carrot. He's actually got another one that you can pull out, and you can dual wield VP-70s as Leon. That's one of his special skills. Isn't that cool? I can't wait for that. And Leon's partner, Helena. So yeah, a little bit of, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. I mean, right at the beginning of the game, you see her, but Leon's partner is no longer Shiva, or it's not Shiva, but his partner in RE6 is named Helena, a completely new character. And her gun, now she's like a Secret Service agent for the president or something, and her gun is a Steyr M9. It's called the Picador, but it's a Steyr M9. Basically just a very vanilla, solid, 9mm handgun, nothing special about it. Chris's gun. Chris's gun is called like the Taurus or something like that. Yes, I did a Baby Carrot and I didn't install the game right away, so we're a few minutes late, but not too late. Yeah, it's called like the Taurus 909 or something. It's a really weird gun I've never heard of before. And Piers actually doesn't have a handgun. He's Chris's partner. Piers doesn't have a handgun. Instead, he's got like a submachine gun that uses handgun bullets. And it's called I forget what it's called, but it's got a name. But it's just like a submachine gun. It's really, really interesting. You can rapid fire it or single fire. And I think Jake also gets the Taurus 909, if I remember right. I don't know. And I forget what Sherry has. It's called the Wing Shooter. I don't remember what gun it's actually based on. But yeah, those are the Resident Evil handguns. considering getting a handgun purely for protection. Things have been getting very crazy over here in the Bay Area. You know, we're getting to the point where if somebody invades your home and causes harm to you, and you shoot them and kill them to defend yourself, you're the one who's actually going to go to jail. Even if you don't kill him, even if you just shoot him and wing him, you're the one that's actually going to go to jail, and he's going to get let off in court. It's so ridiculous, but this is where we are as a society right now. I hate that so much. If you invade somebody's home, in my opinion, if you invade somebody's home with bad intentions, you get what's coming to you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The problem is when you don't know if it's bad intentions. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, stealing stuff, obviously. But there have also been cases where, say, like, someone is pretty drunk, goes to the wrong house on accident, which sometimes people leave their doors unlocked. I don't know why they do that, but they do. So then they walk into the house because they're so drunk they think it's theirs, and the person and the homeowner ends up killing them. Or I know there was one case, they didn't make it into the house, but this wasn't necessarily a drunk person. This was someone going to, I think they were visiting their friend or something, but they got the address wrong. So when they went to the door and tried to get in, the homeowner immediately just shot him.
That's
like, they were just
unfortunate.
at the door. Yeah. So it's like, it's not like with the. Do you know about what happened recently with those 3 teens? I think they were teens.
Also, Unsteady, thank you for the lurk.
A new version of. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah. Who did a stupid version of Ding Dong Ditch? Which it isn't Ding Dong Ditch. What they were doing was they were kicking the doors down, like jumping and kicking their door. So it's like, and they were doing it, calling it a Ding Dong Ditch prank. Obviously, it wasn't. So they did that in the middle of the night. They're filming it for TikTok. And do you know what I'm talking about already?
I have no idea. I don't pay attention to the news, though, so.
Oh. Okay. Well, so they did it to this house in the middle of the night, aggressively kicking the door down, jumping into it with both their feet to just put dents in the door. The homeowner, this wakes the homeowner up because they think someone's breaking into their house. Understandable. So the guy immediately grabs his gun because this person is so fiercely trying to get into his house, and so he shoots, and he does end up killing one of the kids.
Jeez.
And like, it's horribly unfortunate, but at the same time, I don't blame the homeowner at all. Because, bitch, what do you sorry, that was mean of me to say. Because, dude, what do you expect? You're kicking in a door in America. Are you kidding? And they knew. Like at the beginning of the video, they even said that someone could pull out a gun and kill them, but they said it like as if it, like, bro, people are gonna think we're stealing. We're gonna get shot at. Someone's gonna get the gun. That
we
is
got the
exactly
hunting
what
gun.
happened.
We got the hunting gun.
Modern pranks aren't actually pranks. I know, and it's annoying, man. They shouldn't even be called pranks. It's just assault and harassment. They're usually just assault or property damage, and that's not funny. And this is the kind of thing that happens when these kids do these pranks. Yep. And they don't learn the amount of times these people have died from quote unquote pranks. Like, I remember one of the major first ones was when a guy put on like a face mask of some kind and grabbed a butcher knife and like ran at a neighbor or something, acting as if he was gonna kill him, and the neighbor pulled out his gun and killed him. And his dying words were, "It's just a prank." Like, he literally said, "It's just a prank, bro," as he died. And of course, now the homeowner, now the poor neighbor has to live with that, or this homeowner has to live with the fact that they killed someone. They killed a kid. But they weren't, like, at least I know one of them, the first guy, he was not found guilty because it was self-defense. Even if they weren't going to be attacked, they acted in self-defense, and that's fair. And that should be the same with this homeowner that shot that kid. It should be... because they don't deserve to suffer for the idiocy of others.
Also, Baby Carrot says, "Oh, this is the hot character." I mean,
Yeah, sorry. Hot character,
she said that a long time ago. I wasn't trying to ignore you, but Reed was talking.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, so...
worse for the neighbors, not homeowner. Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so all I have is the knife. I put away the bullets, I put away the shotgun, I put away the shotgun bullets, everything. So we're just gonna adventure forth with the knife. Nothing can go wrong. Oh my god.
Oh no, it all went wrong! Oh no, it's a giant crab. Oh,
crabs,
it's a scorpion.
Crabs don't have tails like that.
They have tails.
It's a boss fight. But you know what? I'm gonna beat him with just the knife. I'm gonna beat him with just the knife. We're not gonna use any guns for this boss. Because I'm a badass.
Go, Yakuza boy!
See, a lot of people see a boss. A lot of people see a boss and they're like, "Oh, I better use that shotgun I just found," right? But no, it turns out you don't need to use any bullets at all to fight him. You can totally beat him with just the knife, and you likely won't even get hit. Kind of a neat little trick.
I guess it's okay if I'm right anyway.
Takes a while. Ooh, I knocked some chunks off that time.
And yet you criticize me when I try and stab my enemies to death.
Well, this is a boss. You can't get away from this guy. He is an optional. Defeat an enemy with the knife and defeat Stinger. 2 achievements in 1 battle. Look at that. Wow, dramatic death. Are you done dying yet? Frickin' drama queen. We're gonna leave that. This train has crabs. Can I... Crap, I don't want to do that. Can I turn down the volume just a little bit? Because the game seems kind of loud for me. Oh wow, it's got like an old school, like, type of dial. Type of slider. We'll put it like that. Those clothes are optional, and it's the wrong option. What are you talking about? My clothes look amazing. Billy looks banging with this Yakuza suit, doesn't he? Excuse me while I step over his dead body. Bite me. Zach says you're very much in the minority there, Carrot. Oh, what is this? You know, I gotta say, I'm really hooked on this game. Just a baby. Welcome, J-Fogs. So I better go back and grab some of the stuff I left behind. Yeah, play the Yakuza games and you'll understand. By the way, Baby Carrot, were you here when I talked about what Billy's tattoo actually says on his arm? He's got a tattoo on his arm, and it looks like a tribal design. Like it's just a bunch of zigzag lines and stuff. But if you look closely, it actually says mother. And I'm not even kidding. Okay, so we got shotgun shells, the shotgun, and a first aid spray. I guess I'll take this with me. I don't know. Yeah, it's true. Guess you'll have to show me. You just want to see his arms. Baby Carrot is thirsty tonight. Also, the scorpion's gone now. That's kind of unnerving. I said that the last time you played this? What is about his tattoo? But that was like years ago. Okay, so here is the herb, here is the suitcase. We can't really pick anything up. But we can use these two things to proceed in the game. Okay, so I can go back to the elevator and send the pick up to Rebecca. And that will allow her to get out of the room and join us once again. Carrot can't remember where the X button is on a controller, but can remember that apparently. Wow, selective memory, huh?
I kind of want to play Resident Evil 8 now.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I played it so many times.
Ah, it's a comfort game at this point.
I got a mod where one of the vampire sisters wears a flower crown.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
And the flower crown was. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, because their voice actress passed away, and that's why she wears it.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
why I don't put the naked mod on her.
The naked mod?
Oh yeah, there are mods that make people naked. The sisters are one of them.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Lady D is another one of them.
Yeah, somewhere. I didn't actually look.
Okay, so that's what you use the hook for. Like, could you not have just reached down and grabbed it and pulled it up? Do you need to use the hook for that?
Just use your fingies!
Exactly.
I don't know, maybe it's because he's a man and has bigger fingers. Pretty sure a woman could do it.
Oh, reversing the meme now. If only I had a small woman here. Zach says, for educational purposes only, DM me the links to those mods, please. Oh yeah, Baby Carrot, you should have seen, like, when I first started this game, I was in the train car back there, and, like, one of the zombies got up and started, like, moaning and walking towards me, and I was like, this is, like, the first enemy in the game. And if you listen closely, you can actually hear what he was saying. He was going, Guild Wars 2 is a good game, And I was like, oh my god, that's terrifying. We have to kill him. So I killed him. He was too far gone. There was no saving him. No. Reed heard it, didn't you? You heard it, right, Reed? You heard him say that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. True story.
Yes, Your Honor.
Bonk. Baby carrot bonk me.
Ha ha.
Okay, well, let's send the pick up to Rebecca so she can pick her way out of the room. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, we are on the train, and Rebecca is currently trapped in this room, and we've had to adventure around as Billy because Rebecca just can't get out. So we have to search around, and I think I found a tool that will help Rebecca get out of this room. She's no master of unlocking, but she can still pick her way out of this room. So I think we have to use it from here. Yes. The doorknob is unstuck now. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's zombies. Get me out of here. Baby Carrot says, is this Reed's first time seeing this game?
Yeah.
Yes. I believe Reed said she's not super familiar with the RE series, so we're trying to rectify that, and this is pretty much the first game in the RE series storyline wise. This comes before the first Resident Evil, so if you were gonna start following the story, this would be a good place to start. Yeah, I haven't gone through the whole game. But see, the thing is, I saw the HD remaster really cheap on Steam a few days ago, so I bought it. It was like $5 or something, so like really cheap. It might still be on sale if anybody's interested in getting it. This is the HD remaster now, and I wanted to play this version because this version has some extra bonus content after you finish the game that I don't think any other version has. So what a great time to finish this game and do that. How'd a baby get on the internet?
I started playing Resident Evil. I started playing
Which
Resident Evil at Resident Evil 7. That was my first one.
Oh, okay. Not a great place to get into the series since it doesn't have anybody from the previous games in it. So
I thought it was a good... It's what got me into the series, so it's good enough.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't have anything to compare it to, you're gonna love it because, you know, I mean, everybody's new to you anyway, but I'm saying like a lot of series veterans hated 7 because there's just a lack of continuity with the other games, you know? And when you call it Resident Evil, there's that expectation where you're expecting familiar characters to show up and familiar enemies, and you're expecting like a continuation of the storyline, and you just don't get any of that. And I feel like a lot of people were kind of let down because of that expectation. So that's why 7 gets ripped on so much. Not that it's a bad game in itself, it's just not really a good Resident Evil game, if you catch my drift.
Let's go.
Like, it's a good game, just not a good Resident Evil game.
Yeah, it's not a good representative of the series, yeah. Okay. Now that we're together.
I mean, this is what's gonna happen with the new Resident Evil coming out. I don't know her; she's completely new.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna be her, figure out her story, and I'll have to decide whether it's worth getting into.
Okay, so we can distribute the bullets between them, but only in increments of 15. So you very rarely get to give them equal amounts of bullets, which, I'm going to be honest, my OCD hates that. I wish you could split the bullets up evenly, but you can't, so we're going to have to give Rebecca 45 and Billy 64. That's the closest we can get, I guess. I'm going to leave first aid spray there also. And get ready for this guy. I think. Right? There's a jump scare in this room. I guess we gotta go here. Yeah, Reed doesn't know the girl? Since she's a daughter of the guy in 7?
Wait.
Oh boy.
No, it's not. It's not Rose.
Shoot him, Rebecca. Okay.
Like, unless she changed her name, it's Rose. It's not Rose, sorry. Thought it was Rose too, but they called her something else, so she's someone different.
Okay, so we have the gold ring. We don't know what that's for yet. We have shoot gun ammo. Now, I think when you finish the train part, everything you've picked up and dropped comes with you. But if you see an item and you never pick it up, and then you finish the train, it's just gone. So,
Daughter.
another
Daughter
little
of a
tip.
Woman?
So, little tip for you, Reed, if you ever play this game. Did you get that?
Oh no, sorry. I was trying to figure out who is the daughter that they're talking about. Because, I mean, the only other person I know that's a daughter is Zoe, but no, that wasn't her either. Okay, yeah, that'll help.
Is there anything else I can pick up in here? Doesn't look like. I think that goes out the back. Food and other supplies, not useful. Wouldn't you think food would be kind of useful? I don't know. In real life. Yes, Reed's avatar does have a gun. That's right. It's to defend herself from puns.
It's not working. Oh, found it. I got into my Resident Evil
Okay,
side.
you ready?
There it is, Chris Taylor. Right there, that mod.
You ready? Go.
Oh,
Yeah, see, Rebecca gets hit once, and she's already in an orange caution, which is horrible. So yeah, Rebecca's not good at taking damage. Let's see, can we... 54 and 37, 52, 39. Alright, I guess we'll have to go with that. Reed shared in my news and gaming news. Yeah, okay. I did get an achievement.
Okay.
I think the achievement was for saving someone who is being attacked. And J Fogs thought he unlocked an achievement. I get the same thing on Discord. Where it's like I'm watching a streamer and they don't have Discord turned off. So their Discord goes off and I open Discord thinking somebody messaged me. And they didn't, and it turns out it was just the Discord on the stream. I see that so much. Okay, Reed, you better take notes for when you play this game. Because we're going to see Reed streaming Resident Evil 0 at some point, right?
Probably.
Right? Probably? So you better take notes.
Yeah, probably.
This, I mean, if you have the cash, this would be a good time to get 0 Remaster. Since it's so cheap.
I still gotta save up for the concert next month.
So these empty bottles and gas tanks, they pretty much serve no purpose on their own. You have to combine them. And then you get Molotov cocktails. But I think I'm actually going to leave that behind because they're only for one specific type of enemy, and I don't know that we actually see those enemies on the train. So let's head out here. My Discord trolls you sometime. Well, I like Discord goes into streamer mode when I start streaming, so you shouldn't actually hear it usually when I'm streaming because streamer mode turns itself off. Okay, so we pull this and the lock disengages. And then I think someone else has to do it.
Let's regroup.
Okay, I did not know that. Probably because I really haven't played all of the games.
Okay.
And I don't read, which the person in question is an author. And, yeah. Well, I mean, they're a reporter, but the point is they write.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares about the owner's manual, right?
Well, yeah, thank you, Zach. Much appreciated. I didn't know that. It's nice to know.
Roger.
Okay. So we have the hook shot now. Which I think is what Ada Wong uses. She uses like a pistol version of that to grapple stuff and get away. Look at that. Doesn't that look cool?
Oh.
Examine. You see that and you think, oh, what a cool weapon. I can't wait to like skewer some zombies with them with this, right? Turns out, no, it's not a weapon. Can't use it.
No, it's just yeah.
Isn't that dumb? So
but
dumb.
You can't use it as a gun, though.
No, it's literally just
You can.
to get you from point A to point
Just
B.
a grapple gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a grapple gun.
I mean, you'd think you could like shoot a zombie with that and then like reel them in or something for like a cool melee attack. Kind of like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, just like get over here, you know? But no.
Yeah.
You're thinking too much. Stop that. Maybe Carrot could still use it.
What is this for?
Do we need heals? I don't think so. I mean, we have one, each person has one heal, so I think we're good. I'm gonna see if we can at least finish the train part tonight. That'd be cool. Okay, did the zombies repopulate? That's the question.
I'm looking through my mods and I'm just getting hit by like, oh my gosh, I forgot that this existed.
Guild
like
Wars 2 is good.
2? Like for Resident Evil 2, I changed the outfit of crap. What is her name again? Claire? Yeah. I changed Claire into Mona, or like I at least had her wear Mona's clothing from Genshin Impact.
Hmm. Also, you missed it. The zombie said that Guild Wars 2 was a good game. Terrified me.
Ah. Good thing I missed it. I don't want to hear that crap. I don't want to hear those lies.
So this, I think, is where you... No, this isn't where you use it. You use the hookshot somewhere. Actually, maybe Rebecca needs to be by the window to use it. Because I think this is where you use it. Yeah, okay. You heard Shin, he said, no, that wasn't me. That was the zombie. I mean, it may have sounded like me just because, you know, I'm an amazing voice actor. So I get that. That's a compliment. Thank you very much. But yeah.
Well,
So what is this?
What? Why is your bonk out of stock?
Because somebody used it. Baby Kara bonked me.
Did you... Is it changed to just like one bonk per stream?
I think there's a timer on it. There should be like a cooldown timer or something. Honk. Right in my ear. Oh, gosh.
Emotional damage!
Okay, there we got the blood. Alright. Yeah, I had to put a cooldown timer on it because a long time ago people were being stupid and they thought they were being hilarious by spamming the bonk over and over and over and over and over again, and they just would not stop. So I was like, yeah, please don't do that. Like, after the 15th time, it's not really funny anymore, you know? It's just kind of annoying. Was it Stormpaws? I don't know. I feel like it was some other guy. And... What? I just want to go out the door. I don't want a cutscene. Ugh. Can I please just go out? I don't need cutscenes showing monsters breaking out of their egg sacs, okay? Just let me out. Oh god, they're on my leg. We all had the same reaction. Timed out gecko? But you mean Ruiner? That gecko? Why was he being aggressive and hateful? I think we can leave this behind, actually. I don't think we're gonna need that again. I'm not super sure, but... Yeah, we also find a jewelry box. We can examine that. It looks like a case for holding jewelry. Yeah, no shit. Thank you, Captain Obvious. A silver ring. That looks painful to wear, doesn't it? Looks like it would dig into your finger a little bit. But it's a silver ring. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could use it as like a nose ring, but...
Yeah. Nose ring.
Why? What are you thinking of? Do I want to know?
No.
Oh, look extremely valuable. Picture of a mother holding a baby. A baby carrot. Furnished with a single bed.
Suck it.
ACK ring.
No, baby carrot. Baby carrot, you're a baby. You shouldn't. Quiet.
You're too young for that. That's a good question. So I've been mates with him way before us on Twitch. That's weird. I wonder what happened. So yeah, Rebecca is all alone. And she has to get back to Billy.
Oh, I completely misread J Fogg's name. Oh my gosh.
We gotta get out of here. Oh god. Freaking leeches everywhere. They will hurt you if you stand there and let them crawl all over you. Oh, hi. Okay, now where did I leave the satchel? So that is the direction that... But who's blue and who's... Item select category hide frame. Who's red and who's blue? Okay, I guess Billy. is blue. Say, Rebecca, come with me.
Roger.
Okay. So we got to use the rings. That's me before I get my coffee in the morning. Everyone's punching bag. At least with you, it's a joke, I think. What do you mean you think? Where did I leave the satchel? Was it up here? Right, here it is. Okay. Take the briefcase. Okay, so if we look at the briefcase, you notice there are two circular holes in the front.
Oh, those were the rings?
Two holes that look as if they could fit some kind of round object. If only we had something like that. Oh, we do. Right here.
If only we could fill in the holes.
So if you examine it now, you'll see, there you go. There's one of them in there. What a weird lock. Like, where would you even go to get a briefcase that is only unlocked when you put two very specific rings in the front? That is so strange. Also, how would you get them out? You'd have to, like, they look pretty sunk in there, you know? You'd have to use, like, a very small pick or something. Or just smack it, yeah. Just throw it across the room and hope they fall out.
There could be a button that unlatches them.
I guess. That would just be like more mechanical stuff to program. So we're going to give this silver ring to Billy. And Billy can combine those. And now we examine the briefcase. Now it's got the gold and the silver rings in it. And it's been unlocked. Open? Yeah, no. I don't want to open it. All that's in there is a card. Which, could you not have gotten that out of the... Could you not have gotten that out before you put the rings in and unlocked it? Like, you could have easily, right, like slid it through the gap between the cover and the side of the bag.
Yeah, like...
You know what I'm talking about?
Bro. Yeah.
Seems kind of silly. I don't know. Ecliptic Express. Name? What is the name? Can you read the name on there?
Jimmy Lewis?
Jimmy Lewis. It's little Jimmy. We got little Jimmy's security card. Oh, tragic. Tragic what happened to little Jimmy. But he did leave behind a security card. That's right. So we can use it. For what? I don't know. Used to unlock the electronic door to the lead car. Oh, okay. Kind of looks like something scratched out on the back there. Maybe that's just the logo on the front? I don't know. I even ran to the TV to read it. Baby Carrot says, I regret everything. Old ass Jimmy? Maybe it's little Jimmy Sr. I don't know. So yeah, all that just to get a freaking key card. Kinda dumb, I would say, but that's just Resident Evil 0 for you. When they made the HD remaster, they didn't intend on changing anything, so a lot of the dumb puzzles and jank are just cut out of the game. Or, I mean, they're not cut out of the game, they're still in the game. Yeah, also, what do you need a whole-ass briefcase to hold a little card like that? Like, really? Couldn't you just stick it in your pocket? Wouldn't that be so much easier? You would think? Okay, so we do, in fact, have the key card. I'm busy in the kitchen making cheese and Marmite crackers. I don't know what Marmite is. You won't be needing this anymore. Are you sure? I mean, it seems like a pretty important key card. Baby Carrot making party cheese salad. Also, maybe I should wait, I don't know, maybe I should wait until the end of the stream, but I need to show Baby Carrot about that special thing. Oh no, it wasn't you, it was Fotia that told me about that. So let me, Fotia sent me a party cheese salad related video, Baby Carrot, and it's one that I've never seen before. So why don't we take this time to share it with the class? Doesn't that sound like fun? Where is it here? Okay, it's on TikTok. Let me see.
I got tea that's supposed to help me concentrate and give me energy, and I'm feeling a certain way. Like, just.
Let me see here. Let me get a new window up here. Window capture. You brought it up. I blame you. I mean, I wasn't thinking about party cheese salad until Zach's made that comment. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to Discord. I think, right? Here we go. Yeah, look at that. All right, so let's take a little break and watch some Discord here. Let me put that below Reed so she's not like being covered up. Okay, so here we go. This is party cheese salad sausage. Are you ready for party cheese salad sausage, everybody? Why am I always here when it's party cheese salad time? This is new content. Okay, this is new canon for party cheese salad. We have to pay attention. This is a big turning point in the party cheese salad lore around my channel.
I have
okay.
a bottle of bleach, some for my eyes somewhere.
Yeah, get out the eye bleach. Here we go. This is a TikTok video.
Today we're making Aunt Myrna's party cheese salad. We got everything prepped and ready to go. Let's get started. All right,
Hopefully you guys can see that.
1 can of crushed pineapples. 2 small packs of lemon jello.
Can you see that on my stream, everybody? I can't.
I'm told you can go with lime jello too, but on Jack's cooking show where this recipe originated, where he used lemon. An entire thing of chopped cream cheese. Oh my God. At some point, someone should have put this lady in a home. Half a cup of chopped celery, an entire
Why is this so popular on the internet?
a little jar of diced
Pimentos, yeah.
a cup of chopped pecans.
Why do so many people make this? It's like the most horrible thing you could possibly imagine. Oh God, the plopping just gets me every time.
Container of Cool Whip. This is madness. There we go. Oh, child, things are gonna get easier. This looks about ready to be put in the fridge here. Oh my God.
Ugh.
It's agitating the cats. This looks like a long night of eating Taco
Yes,
Bell and
I am
drinking.
educated
You
too.
gotta put shredded American cheese all over it, which by the way isn't a real thing. This is gonna be put in the fridge for 4 hours. And there it is. Let's go ahead and try a bite. It smells entirely like a bell pepper. And we're just gonna go ahead and give this a solid bite here. It's awful! It's awful! It tastes like jiggly bell peppers. It has no redeeming qualities to it whatsoever. It just tastes like someone got drunk in the kitchen and started throwing ingredients around. Mother of God, is this terrible.
Why is he taking another bite, another spatula of it? Okay, so that was part 1 where he makes the party cheese salad. I hate my life. It's even on the big TV. Baby Carrot, let it be known that Baby Carrot has party cheese salad on her TV right now. This is a choice. You know what, Baby Carrot? Every choice you've made in your life has led up to this moment right now that has resulted in you watching Party Cheese Salad on your big TV. Just think about that. There's a part 2. Oh, we're just getting started. You thought we were done? We're just getting started. She doesn't need a rest home. She needs an asylum. Okay, are you ready for the...
Anyone who just jumped in, run.
No, I suffered through this, so you guys have to share my suffering. Okay, we have to share the burden. We're a community. We're a family here, okay? We all have to share the trauma. So now is the part where he takes the party cheese.
This is a cult. I want no part of this.
So this is the part where he takes the party cheese salad, and we're going to make party cheese sausage. Oh no, Remlin, I'm so sorry. Remlin just raided.
Remlin, run!
Oh
Run!
no.
Raiders, run! Hurry! This isn't what you think it is. This isn't what you think it is. Run.
Let's give her a shout out at any rate. Just a second.
You've chosen poorly.
Gremlin's content is designed for certain audiences. What? Why won't I don't know why it won't play a clip. The clip player's broken. I'm sorry, but go check out Remlin anyway. She's really cool. And she was playing Shipwreck 64. How did that go? Tell us about your stream before we get into the horrifying things. Don't come in here and take me with you. Raiding and running because friend. Okay.
Yeah.
I ate shit. What does that mean? You did bad? This should be designed for a certain audience. I got scared by a roach IRL and jumped off my chair. Oh no.
Oh no.
I hope you're okay. My whole right side hurts? Oh jeez.
Ooh.
Well, I hope it's nothing too serious. Roaches are disgusting though. And speaking of disgusting, we're about to watch a video. How'd you like that segue? Lost a fight to a roach. Jeez, I hope you're okay. I don't think so, but my arm do hurt to move. Yeah. Well, maybe ice it and stretch and lay down. Yeah. So we're playing Resident Evil 0. Welcome everybody. Modley69, Hia Dreams Rat, everybody else that came in. Welcome Raiders. So we're playing Resident Evil 0 HD Remaster, but we're just taking a break to watch a video that somebody sent me about party cheese salad. And if you don't know what party cheese salad is, it's this disgusting viral recipe that for some strange reason became a meme online, and all kinds of people have videos making this. I don't know why. It's disgusting.
We should play the first one for the new people in the audience.
Yeah, we'll play the first one again
Just to
because
keep them caught up.
you know, because I'm sure Baby Carrot wants to watch that again. 3 years worth of scars for this channel. Wish you a great time and stream. Thank you very much. Feel free to stick around. We're not done yet, but if you have to go, I understand. But yeah, again. I mean, hey, it was Reed's idea.
Even
okay?
Baby Carrot saying it again.
Yeah, she wants to watch it again. Okay. So, okay, we're going to play the first video where the guy makes this disgusting viral recipe called party cheese salad. And then we're about to watch the second one where he makes sausage out of it. So, at least one is shorter than the original, yeah. It doesn't show it in excruciating detail like the first one, original one did. Let me actually just put this on my second screen so I can actually see.
Did I tell you all I hate you? I hate you.
Oh, you love it. Okay. So this is Fotia. You can thank Fotia for this, Baby Carrot, because she was the one that sent me these videos. So we're gonna roll the party cheese salad first one.
Yes. Today we're making
This is where the guy makes it.
party cheese salad. We got everything prepped and ready to go. Let's get started. All right, we're starting with 1 can of crushed pineapples.
Crushed pineapple.
Small packs of lemon jello.
Lemon jello.
Lemon jello. I'm told you can go with lime jello too, but on Jack's cooking show where this recipe originated, where he used lemon. An entire thing of chopped cream cheese. Oh my God. At some point, someone should have put this lady in a home. Half a cup of chopped celery.
Yeah, I think this guy's called Mr. Sausage or something.
And a little jar of diced pimento there.
Pimentos.
Chopped pecans.
They just don't even look chopped. They look like whole pecans.
Do the old switcheroo here.
Very bad groceries. Okay.
Finally, the Reese's Piece de la Resistance. An entire container of Cool Whip.
I'm giving you the evils. This is madness. An entire tub of whipped cream.
This looks about ready to be put in the fridge here. Oh my God. It's agitating the
You can hear the
cats.
you can
This
hear the
looks like
cats
a long
meowing
night
in the
to be in
background.
Taco Bell and drinking. You gotta put shredded American.
What are they saying, Shin?
You don't want to know. They were very colorfully telling him to please get out of the house if he's going to be making shit like this. I'll put it that way. Even the cats are angry in the background. You can just barely hear them. Those poor cats.
Which, by the way, isn't a real thing.
Imagine all the owners in the entire world, and these poor cats, had to get a guy who made party cheese salad. This is your owner, whose house you live in. I feel so sorry for those cats. Those poor things.
It's gonna be put in the fridge for 4 hours.
Yeah, Nyrax looks in the bag.
Go ahead and try a bite. It smells entirely like a bell pepper. And we're just gonna go ahead and give
Look at
this a
that.
solid bite here. It's awful! It's awful! It tastes like jiggly bell peppers. It has no redeeming qualities to it whatsoever. It just tastes like someone got drunk in the kitchen and started throwing ingredients around. Mother of God, is this terrible.
Is the maker the same as the last time? You know, I don't care. No, this is not the original Cooking with Jack. This is a guy called, I think his name is Mr. Sausage. He also goes by the name Ordinary Sausage. That's the username of this guy. So now we're going to watch the second one. And this is where he makes sausage out of the party cheese salad. We're going to take it a step further. You guys ready for this? You ready, Reed?
Yes.
Yes. We all have to suffer, okay, please. You guys got my back on this one, right?
No one say a damn word.
Wait a minute. The link's not working. Oh, wait, here we
Guys,
go.
we might be saved!
Nope, we got it.
God, is this terrible. Here we go. Down the hatch. Just scrape that mixture all in there. The whole thing. I'm not saving any of this for later. That's the whole kit and caboodle.
Wait. It's far too big. Why is it so big? Discord window. I don't know why it just suddenly got so big. That's very strange. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's start it over just in case you missed first few seconds since it was so big. All right.
And there it is. Mother of God, is this terrible. Here we go. Down the hatch. Just scrape that mixture all in there. The whole thing. I'm not saving any of this for later. That's the whole kit and caboodle there.
Keep shrinking it. Ugh.
Oh, it's so heavy. In 3, 2, 1. Let's sausage.
Oh.
Good God, this is making so much sausage. So will it blow? Oh, right in the crotch. A mighty fine will it blow. Nice spray with an area of focus. I'm gonna have to give that will it blow
so
4 more Ruffalos. We're gonna do 250 for 30 minutes. Well, we're 20 minutes into this thing and not much is happening, so I'm gonna boost. Ew. Well, all right. This has been going for 30 minutes and it's just spilling its guts, so we're gonna take it out. I say it's gonna burst immediately. Here we go.
Oh, God.
All right, that's enough of that now.
That is so disgusting.
Oh my God.
Oh, it
Sicken
just...
me. The bad news is this thing burst like I said it would, and I'm not even gonna try it. The bad news as well is that this thing made it out, and I do have to try this one. Why did I pick such a big piece? Well, I can't really show it to the camera. It's limpy. Here we go.
Censor it, please.
No, awful in every way imaginable.
He put on a hot dog bun.
Like bell pepper.
Are you
and
sure
like
this is
expired
this
mayonnaise.
is
I give
within
Aunt Myrna's
Twitch
party
rules?
cheese salad a 0 out of 5.
It shouldn't be, but it is.
Sausage here, a 0 out of 5. Well, so that's it. 0 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
0 out of 5. I think that's a little generous, don't you? I think 0 out of 5 is being a little generous. We need to. That should get a negative 5 out of 5. Okay, let's get rid of that, please. Thank God. So yeah. I mean, Baby Carrot was among the people saying she wanted me to continue streaming in 2025, so you knew what you were signing up for. And here I am bringing you fresh new party cheese salad content in 2025 with party cheese sausage. Now we have a new thing to joke about. Now you could say party cheese sausage. I would rather eat party cheese sausage than play this shitty game again. For example. If I had a soul, I think it just left, she says. This should be rated seniors in their grave only. Not for a new party cheese video. God, I mean, Cordelia is fearless, and I feel like even she would be terrified of party cheese sausage. Party cheese lasagna? I don't know. What do you think about that?
That's the next one. That's the next video.
How many things can we make party cheese stuff?
Pizza.
Party cheese pizza, party cheese sandwich. I feel like even Cordelia would be terrified of party cheese salad, don't you?
Party cheese jerky.
Oh God! I have to go and clean the tub. Why did you throw up in it? Is that why?
Party cheese shampoo.
Okay. Anyway, let's get back to Resident Evil for a little bit. How many times I'm going to suffer seeing this again? Yeah, good question.
This is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense.
That's
How
Wesker.
was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely. How far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to...
What happened?
Oh my God.
This makes me think of the Mummy.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know why he was shooting his gun. Like, they're stuck to you. What are you going to do? Shoot yourself? The train's quickly picking up speed. Yeah, I can see that. What about the body under my feet? Okay. If I stop following you, you'll know exactly why. You wouldn't do that. Those things are now HD? Yes. This is the HD remaster.
The train will either derail or crash. I gotta stop this thing.
Brake operation manual. Okay. So we need to run Billy to the back of the train, and the train's got 2 brakes, one in the back of the train and one in the front, and they both have to be engaged at the same time for the train to stop. So Billy has to run to the complete opposite end of the train to do that. Fun.
Yay!
Activate the controls. The rear deck of the 5th car activates system. You must insert the magnetic card into the device in the 5th car. This will supply power to both sets of controls. Okay, so there's only 1 card needed in the back. Enter the rear deck code. Enter the code for the rear deck unit to release the lock. After this, the driver's compartment code can be entered. So the back needs to be entered first, and then the driver. Enter the code for the driver's compartment to remove the lock. Or manual brakes to release. Okay. Alright. Who will stay behind? I'm going to have Rebecca stay behind, I think. And we're going to have Billy
I'll go over to the
make
back
the journey.
and manipulate the control panel for the brake. Then you apply the brake from here, okay?
All right. Billy,
Be careful.
be careful.
I knew it. Okay, we have to get the key, though.
Mother. Do it for the mother.
Do it for your mom. Get those bullets, please. Okay. And we're gonna need them. I think that's it. Is that everything? Oh, more handgun bullets. Is that it? Okay. Don't want to leave anything behind. Okay. Scrubbing bubbles, yeah. Ooh, too slow. Haha. Can't catch me. 3 fast, 5 you. Oh my god. Haha, too slow. You can actually dodge a lot of zombies if you're careful. Oh boy, that is a lot. I didn't even see him. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to knock them all down, aren't I? Oh boy. There sure is a lot of you. Jesus Christ. And they're still getting up. I'm done. I'm done here. I'm gonna use up all my freaking bullets. And it's, oh no, it's Edward wearing the Stars vest. Oh, okay. Well, he doesn't exist anymore. Just deleted him.
Bye, Edward.
Just popped his head like a grape. Which way do we go? This way? I think so. They had no one turn up to do laundry at work. I'm like, I know how to do it, but oh well, see ya. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. I did get the card, right? Pretty sure I did.
Yeah, the one from the back? No way.
Yeah, okay. Hand operated brake. You'll need a magnetic card. I have one. I wish they just let you use it. Like from the puzzle thing. Use. Okay.
Get in there!
Okay, so we need to Make 36. So 9 times 4 is 36. Let's see, 9. And then could we just do like all ones? And then 3. Yeah, look at that.
This is Billy. I've engaged the control device for the brake. Over.
Roger, I'll put the brake on now.
Okay, so Rebecca also has to solve a math puzzle. Except there's a catch. The window's partially smashed. So you gotta do 81, so you can't see... You can pause, and that will stop the timer. But you can't see what the number is that you're at. So we have to do some math here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 buttons. So we have 10 digits. I suck at puzzles. What are you talking about? I'm the god of puzzles. You know this. You've seen me play every game with puzzles in it. So let's see. How do we get to 81? So 9 times 9 is 81, I believe. Right?
I don't know math.
Yeah, I don't either. This is my worst nightmare. I'm good at puzzles, but math? That's like one of my 2 weaknesses. Well, 3 weaknesses. So if we do 9 times 7, let's see, 9 times 8 would be 72. 9 times 8, I think, is 72. 9 times 9 is 81. So if we do, let's see, so if we do 9 times 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we're at 72. And we just have to get to 81 in 2 numbers. So that's a difference of 9. So we just do 4 and a 5? Yeah. Okay. See, I'm the god of puzzles. First try. Nailed it. Like the clip of that one answer was in the corner and you only just realized. Hey, I don't know what clip you're talking about. We're not going to talk about that. Rebecca, I thought you put the brakes on. How fast is this train going? Are these brakes up to code? No, not math.
I think she pulled the wrong switch.
Yeah, she hit the turbo button, which is right next to the brakes.
Strap on in for ludicrous speed.
She hit the button to engage the experimental jet engines. You should see me trying to count on the Hogwarts Legacy puzzle. Why do there always have to be math puzzles? I hate that so much.
Rebecca?
Rebecca? Rebecca?
Here.
Who cares?
Are you alright? Hey, we managed to stop the train.
Yes, we managed.
We have to find a way out.
Okay. Also, yeah. Okay, I need to get out of here. Sit down. That ass. Oh god, Baby Carrot's being thirsty about Billy again. Okay, so we have this. How do I... Can I get that, please? Okay. Okay, so here's all the items from the train. Including the stuff we picked up and dropped, but never touched. Was that a monster? What was that sound? Oh, fire indeed hot. You get thirsty with your waifus all the time. I have not gotten thirsty with Rebecca one time this whole game, okay? I don't know what you're talking about.
Talking to me.
I mean, yeah, Reed and Kaveh, don't even get me started on that. We do have 2 boxes of shotgun shells, which I can indeed combine.
Our Lord and Savior Kaveh.
So I can combine those. Yeah, and then Rebecca's got plenty of stuff. Yeah, so let me pick up the first aid. Do I need my knife at all? I don't know. So you need to stream more? Why is that? So I can get thirsty? Oh, and we still got the shotgun. I can pick up one more thing. We got the shotgun, the hook shot, and 2 knives. I think that's it. I feel like there was more, but I guess that's it. I guess we got everything. The Iron Man was officially dead, isn't it? Mr. I won't abandon it. Well, you're gonna have to ask Hammy. Because he's the one that we have not heard from in a long time, and he was part of the run, and me and C79 don't really want to do it just by ourselves. So, it's up to Hammy. If he wants to continue it, I'll do it, but... Had a lot of groceries to put away. That'd be funny if Nyrax looks in the grocery bag and like all the ingredients for party cheese salad are in there. You go to your mom like, Mom, want to explain this? She's like, oh yeah, I found this new recipe online. It looks like a really good dessert. I'll be making it tonight. You're just like, I'm packing my bags and running away.
So fast.
I'm going to move to another state and change my name.
You are no longer a part of the family. You have disgraced us.
Imagine there's party cheese salad in this sewer grate. It gives off a stench so bad it makes your eyes water.
Yeah, definitely in the sewer grate.
You know, yeah, Nyrax. Nyrax wasn't unloading any groceries. He was just escaping the videos. He just wanted to get away from the party cheese sausage. Climb up the ladder. Varys, thank you for the raid. See, Varys is lucky. She came in after the party cheese sausage video. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders.
Yeah, but when they don't smell anymore, what do you do? Probably dispose
The
them.
Umbrella
Or they
Research
don't
Center?
Smell good anymore. Yeah, exactly. You don't keep them. Use them for other. No, don't say that. Rusty.
First General Manager, Dr. James Marcus.
Welcome, raiders. Thank you very much for the raid.
earth are those
How did your stream go?
She's just a rookie, a member of STARS.
I'm playing Resident Evil
about the
Zero
name?
here.
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Attention. This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto.
You two don't ask.
Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity.
That is a creepy picture of him. He looks like a zombie.
Power is life.
Who are you?
Playing crap out of Oblivion. Nice.
Scattered the T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train too.
That's Opera Guy.
Revenge on Umbrella.
Hey, maybe he's not such a bad guy after all.
Pretty sure those were just fancy people. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess he controls the leeches with that singing somehow? Is what we're getting?
It sounds like an entire choir.
Yeah.
Marcus?
And
what?
The instruments
10
included.
years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped
Huh?
him, didn't you?
He's got Dr. Marcus, but Dr. Marcus is dead. Did he resurrect Dr. Marcus as a zombie?
We can rebuild him. We have the technology and bioterrorism objects.
Okay, let me
The viruses.
let me catch up in chat. Yeah, welcome L1070, Varus. Everybody else who came in on the raid. Yeah, the crusty socks. I'm gonna have to look into the Twitch clip player, because I tried to shout out Remlin and it just was a screen saying her clips are for mature audiences or something, which is really dumb. It shouldn't be doing that. But yes, you're lucky, Varus. You just missed me playing a new video of party cheese salad, where a guy made party cheese salad and then he put it in a sausage maker and made sausage out of it. So it was party cheese sausage. And he said it was disgusting. It smelled awful. He said it had no redeeming qualities, and he gave it a 0 out of 5. And we all had to watch it, so that's what you missed. Is that really a question? This is the cat we're talking about, and I'm watching on the TV. Can I try to punch any boulders? Oh, we are playing Resident Evil 5 every Monday, and we will get to the boulder punching scene, so tune in to my stream Monday nights, which is in a couple days, and we will get to the boulder punching scene, so yeah. We will see it, and it will be clipped, don't worry. Summon the Slim Slugs. Definitely wouldn't want to control leeches with my singing. Oh god, maybe... Imagine when Varus did one of her, like... Thank you for the headbats. Imagine if Varus did one of her singing streams, and, like, these leeches just started, like, crawling on the floor towards her in her house. They're just like, you are a mother. And she's just, like, freaking the crap out. Just like, ah! Yours stopped working for months? Yeah. So, Varus, if you go to scene.gg, SEEN.gg, there is a Twitch clip player that works. So give that a try if yours isn't working anymore. Yes, that's her Disney princess power. I think we use the same one. Yeah, we used to. But yeah, there's the Twitch one, and then there's the scene one. So I'm using the scene one right now. The Twitch clips just never work for me. They were working for a while, and then they stopped again. But scene seems to be working at least somewhat now. Scene.gg. I would never sing again. Works now, just started working in like last week. Oh, maybe I'll have to... Can you like DM me a link if you have like a working clip player besides scene.gg? Because I would like more options. Yeah, scene started working recently. Yeah. I'm not a scene cat now, not that kind of scene. My hair is firmly combed away from my eyes, not over them. I'm not Shermie from King of Fighters. I had contacted them too, and no one answered me. Yeah, that sounds about right. Did you not go to a different one using some? Yeah. Do you use StreamGood? I think I stopped using StreamGood because they don't work anymore. Last I checked. So I found a one that's actually run by Twitch, one service that plays clips, and another one called scene.gg, SEEN.gg. So that's another clip player service that does work. So check those out if you want other options. Because I'll have to check out StreamGood again if you're saying it's working again. That would be cool. They work now, or at least mine work now. I'll have to check that out. Thank you for telling me. But yeah, tonight we are playing the Resident Evil 0 HD Remaster. And we're here with Read Amongst Silence on commentary.
Hello.
And yes, she's got a gun, but she's not helping me shoot zombies.
Yep.
And yeah, we've just made it off. We've just made it off the train. And I'm going to stop pretty soon, I think. Because it has been a night, let me tell you. So we got to drop all this crapola. Did Reed just yawn? Zach, our baby carrot says?
What?
Baby Carrot asked if you yawned.
No.
I'm actually going to give all the bullets to Billy just to save space. Okay. Also, Varys, I don't know, like, is Billy a heartthrob in this game? Because Baby Carrot's been pretty thirsty for Billy, like, all stream long.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know.
definitely attractive.
Reed thinks he's attractive. I don't know. I'm not into guys, so I can't really comment here. But any women in chat, feel free to sound off. Perfect timing of you introducing her joining the commentary. I guess so. Also, Varys, you got to get Mario Kart for Switch so you can join in on our Switch streams. Because we came up with a new game mode in Mario Kart, and it's freaking bonkers. Where the only item allowed is blue shells. So everybody always just is throwing blue shells around, and it's hilarious. It's like nuclear war. It was so hilarious. I wish Reed could have seen more of it. Are you okay? Well, if you're able to get Mario Kart on Switch and you want to join us, let me know. Okay, so Billy is full. He's got the two big things. Look at this shotgun. It's so big it takes up 2 item slots. I hate that. Yeah. The hook shot does too. Okay, so Rebecca's got to go grabbing all this other stuff. Okay, we got a knife. That's got to be the ink ribbons, right? Yep. I'll have her grab that, and I think that's about it. There's the train that we just escaped and tipped it over trying to stop it. I don't see any other flashing objects. I think that's it. I feel like there was another ink ribbon that we left behind, but maybe not. The game says no. I don't see it. So yeah, we're going to move all of our stuff from the underground train crash up to the mansion because the mansion is now going to be our hub of operations. Yeah, this is the HD remaster, and it's like super cheap on Steam right now. If you want to pick it up, it's like $5. And it does have some extra content when you beat the game too, which I don't think other versions have. So this is a great version to play if you're looking to play this game. The HD remaster is pretty much the definitive version. Okay. So I'm going to leave this stuff here. You cannot leave any more in this room. Excuse me? Excuse me? Baking powder? Does anybody know what that means, by the way? Because I didn't for a long time. Reed, do you know what that means? When somebody says, excuse me, baking powder?
I have never in my life heard all. Like, I've heard excuse me, but never the baby powder thing. What?
Baking powder, not baby.
Oh, baking powder.
Yeah.
Well, still, same thing.
It comes from Wayne's World. I think Wayne's World said that. Somebody in Wayne's World.
Yeah, that sounds,
and
that sounds
basically,
right.
it like excuse me is excuse me, right? And when they say baking powder, that's like beg your pardon.
Oh.
So
okay.
that's what that means. Also, yes, J Fogs brought up the Poggers advertisement. If anybody's not familiar, you can go to poggerslifestyle.com, get some tasty drink mixes to put in your water, and it's got vitamins and minerals in it too, so it's good for you. And you can enter my name at checkout, Shinobi Neon, for 10% off of your whole order. So go get some drink mix powder. It is summer, so it's very important to keep hydrated. I think Sigil Wizard bought some of that the other day, so I hope he enjoys it. It is very tasty. I have a couple tubs of it myself. Very tasty to drink on hot days, let me tell you, like today. Okay. So I can't... Wait, I can leave a knife? But I can't leave anything else. Why can I suddenly leave stuff in this room again? It just told me I can't. What is this garbage? I'm so confused. Okay, so Rebecca can mix these red and green herbs here. And Rebecca's the only one that can mix herbs in this game because Billy is a big dumb man who's just there for muscle, I guess. He's the big strong man, and Rebecca's the smart one. What? My game froze. Okay. Did it not just tell me that I can't leave anything else in this room a minute ago? You saw that, right, Reed?
I don't remember.
I swear. Like, did you guys in chat see that? It just told me I couldn't leave anything in this room, right? Yeah. Like, I'm not tripping balls here, right? It actually said that. Anything in these vases?
Shoot it! No, wait. Stab it!
Doesn't seem to be anything special about it, okay.
Destroy the fine china!
Now I can leave stuff in the room again? What? Now it says you can't leave anymore. Alright.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Too busy looking at poggers. Well, I'm gonna take a restroom break real quick, and then we'll come back and finish up. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Oh, perfect. I shall do the same.
I met her through VTuber. She's pretty cool. She's also a VTuber. What the fuck is that? That garbage bag just moved. What the fuck?
Does anyone want this flashlight? Okay,
No,
I'll
I think
take
I've
it.
flashed enough people already.
I'll take it. I hear Twitch is allowing that now. So, you're fine.
You can see the window of another room. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Rubber clothes. What? Jeez, that is so bad.
Wow, like I said earlier, but like viciously, like you just dip the cloth in water and put it on the ground, and they're just like shaking uncontrollably. That's me when it's a monster.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
1F? Okay. What the fuck? Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop it. Go away. Oh my god. Can we not just take the key? Well, that was easy. Okay.
Okay, game. Reunited at last. So I guess we found all we can back here, right? I would say I'm dying, but
Okay.
not as
We
much as
handled
this
the
guy
Russia.
is.
Thank you, adventurers.
But you should probably clean up that body.
No, you.
Did we sing happy birthday for you already?
Can't
I don't-
you sing it again?
I don't think anybody did. If you did, I didn't hear it.
All right, everybody, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon. Happy birthday to you.
That was so freaking funny. That time
The nice
was
thing
so
about this
freaking
game is you
funny.
can hear each other on the.
Thank you for that information. Tom.
Delicious. Is anyone else getting hungry? Because I sure.
You
Yeah.
get Kool-Aid red by putting red Kool-Aid in water. You don't need paint chips.
Well, I know how Cordelia makes red Kool-Aid, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, that's
blood.
Yeah,
The blood of her enemies.
Oh no.
it's the blood of her enemies and
I'm running away from all the problems in my life. What are my problems? What kind of problems could a manly man like me have, you ask? Well, I'm so glad you asked. You see, my muscles are too big, and I have trouble walking through doorways. I also intimidate women, so I can't get a date, because I'm so manly and intimidating. It's a tough life.
You're going to love that clip.
In we go. Whoa, fuck. I forgot about you. Oh, fuck.
Okay. I'm back. Are you back?
Yes.
Okay. You had the manly clip. What did I miss? This game is gaslighting you. It probably is. I don't know. At first it said, you can't put any more stuff down in this room. And then I tried to put more stuff down, and it's like, yeah, you can drop that. And then I tried to put stuff down again, and it said, no, you can't put stuff down in this room anymore. So I'm like, what did I do differently? This game is just all over the place. Too busy looking at poggers. What's the difference between the lemonade energy drink and the hydration one? Well, aren't they both? Well, here's the thing. The lemonade is just a flavor, but the hydration is a type of drink mix. So each type has like a bunch of different flavors. So the hydration one does not have any caffeine, which the energy one does. My headphones are telling me they're out of juice, so let me plug them in real quick. Where is the hole? Where is the damn hole? I know that's what he said. That's what he said. I know. I can't find the hole. I'm trying to stick it in. Okay, there we go. Why is there a timer? What? Get the timer off here. Okay. Anyway. So the hydration one has no extra stuff in it. It's just flavoring and some vitamins and minerals. The energy mixes have caffeine in them additionally. So it kind of gives you like a little bit of a caffeine jolt. And I think it's got some other, herbs or supplements in there that boost energy. And then there's the sleep one. And I think that includes some melatonin to help you get to sleep and stay asleep. So the hydration one basically has nothing extra in it, just the standard flavor and vitamins and minerals and stuff. I wish I had merch selling now too. I don't even have merch. I tried to get merch. I tried to get a stuffed animal made of myself, but they won't. Most places won't do it unless you're like a big streamer, like with thousands of followers, and you have to place an order like of at least 500 to 1,000. Otherwise, they won't do it. They won't do business with you, which is so dumb because I would pay to have like maybe 20 dolls of me made, and those would probably sell. But I don't need 500. I don't think 500 people would want them. I have a cigarette in my mouth? No, not today. No. And it's when I do, it's just catnip. Okay, I'm just smoking catnip. It's an herbal cigarette. It's for stress, okay, because having baby Carrot here just stresses me out, you know, just I don't know what she's doing with that rocket launcher. You never know. Very stressful. And then Reed sitting next to me with a gun, for crying out loud. I mean, that's so much stress.
At least it's not a grenade.
At least it's not a grenade. I mean, knowing that, you're probably going to come up with a mod that has you with a hand grenade, too.
I am, now that I've said it, honestly. That's exactly what I was thinking before you said it.
Oh, man. He's lost all his lives from smoking? No, I haven't. Smoking does not kill me. Not herbal cigarettes, no. Maybe that's why you don't stream as much? Yeah, I mean, you're free to come up with lots of headcanon. There is a lot of lore around me and my channel. And Varys with it, that's what he said, yeah. I'm just catching up in chat here. I'm iffy on the melatonin stuff. Yeah, I haven't tried the sleep at all, the sleep poggers formulas, so I cannot give any personal testimony as to how good they work, but I have tried the hydration and the energy, and the energy definitely does make you feel more awake. It might take a little bit to work, but it definitely works. I'd love a Kanto plushie. I mean, ew. Make up your mind. You're only supposed to take like 1 mg of melatonin? Yeah. Well, here's the thing. When you get a tub of poggers, you get like a tiny, tiny little scoop that's like the size of your fingernail. And when I first got it, I was like, this is the scoop, really? That's not much at all. That can't be enough. Maybe you have to put like 5 of these in your water bottle or something. No, turns out that's all you need. The stuff is very, very concentrated. So you only need a tiny little scoop of it in your water bottle, and that's it. It'll flavor the whole thing. So it's very concentrated stuff. Don't be fooled by the tiny size of the tub and the tiny little scoop. You get a lot of use out of it. That was E years ago. E isn't a number, baby Carrot. Maybe baby Carrot needs to go back to preschool. Stop skipping class. Pay attention in school. Learn your numbers. My old boss took sleeping pills once, and I needed help to turn the movie projector off, and her kids couldn't wake her up. Oh, jeez. Hasn't tried them since. Yeah, strong sleeping pills can make you do some weird stuff. Yeah, I think it's just a very small dose in the Poggers sleep formula. I doubt they would put more than the safe dosage in there. And I think they even say, like, don't drink more than a certain amount of this in a 24-hour period, otherwise we're not responsible or whatever. So yeah, I'm not going to mess around with the sleep formula. I don't have any trouble sleeping anyway, really. So when I hear sleeping pills, I think Ambien. I did hear commercials about that, yeah, once upon a time. I don't think melatonin actually makes you fall asleep. I think I heard that it just helps you stay asleep.
It makes me really drowsy.
Does it? Okay, so let me get rid of this hook shot here. Cannot leave any more in this room. Wait, okay. What if I give this to Rebecca? And I have Rebecca drop it. Is the game biased towards Rebecca? No, I still can't do it. Okay. Alright, fine. Fine. Ew, that picture of him is just creepy. I don't like that picture. Okay, so I think if we go up here... This is a not zombie room? I hope. I got Billy with me just in case. No. Okay. I think we're safe. So I like to use this room also as like a storage room, since there's no zombies in here. So I'm gonna leave that. And yeah. Ambient's the stuff where you can drive a car and not know it. That's scary. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. Okay, so what do we got? We got the rifle right there. And here's the thing, there's 2 shotguns in the game. One is like a double barrel shotgun, and the other one holds like 5 to 7 rounds, something like that. And I heard that even though they both use shotgun shells, the one that holds 2 shells, the hunting rifle right here, this one, is actually stronger than the one that holds more. I'll have to reconfirm that to make sure I'm not like tripping balls and remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Also, what is this? That's a herbal mix, okay. And we got herbs and shotgun shells and all that stuff, okay. I don't think we're gonna need any shotgun stuff right now. I'm just gonna separate these. I'm gonna pick up an herb. Ready to take out any puns. So I'm gonna, let's see. I'm gonna put this down. And I'm gonna have each person just take a single green herb. Okay. And I'm gonna have Rebecca save right here. Yes, okay. Save successful. So we've made it off the train, and we've made it to the mansion. And I think we're going to stop there, and then next time, we're going to pick it up in the mansion, and we're going to start exploring the mansion proper, and it's going to feel more like a Resident Evil game, since we'll have a classic mansion to explore next time. So I don't know. I think I might just do that Saturdays and read if you want to make that a regular thing. As long as I'm playing this game, if you want to come back for commentary, we can do that.
Yeah, right.
And yeah. So let's see.
We now partner in streaming 3 times a week.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I guess on Wednesday we're doing Dredge, right?
Have to fire silence. Yes. Yeah, that's right. I'll fire my co-ghost.
I feel bad for Silence. I mean, I don't want to feel like I'm booting him out.
No,
but,
don't worry.
Okay.
No, like he was out this week anyway, so.
Okay. So yeah, coming up tomorrow, we're gonna play some Star Fox on GameCube, and that's gonna be super fun. So I hope everybody comes back here tomorrow night for that. And then Monday, Reed's gonna be back here playing Resident Evil 5, and I think she's also streaming that on her channel at the same time.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we're doing on Tuesday. I think Tuesday might just be a me stream. I'll have to figure out what I'm playing. And then Wednesday next week, I will be on Reed's channel while she starts Dredge. That's going to be exciting. I can't wait for that.
Yay!
So, yeah, that's the next few days.
Alassophobia, here we come.
Yeah. Boy, I don't want to spoil too much, but man, there's some weird stuff out at sea at night, let me tell you. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the party cheese sausage. Definitely a highlight of the stream. I don't really have a whole lot of people streaming right now. There is Double Six, so I guess we could raid him. Unless anybody wants to redeem Guide the Raid. So my computer is struggling to get his thing up. Okay. Spoiler much. Yeah, we'll see. I'm off from work this week. I'm on vacation from work this week. So that's why I'm streaming so much. Basically, because I go out and do stuff during the day, and then I got nothing to do when I come home. So yeah, that is the beginning of Resident Evil 0. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get the raid messages up in chat. So as always, first message if you are not subscribed. Copy the second message if you are subscribed. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for some Star Fox. So yeah, Reed, any final thoughts? What did you think about Resident Evil 0 so far?
I really love the Yakuza Mama's boy.
You like Billy?
Yeah.
What did you think
Love
about
Billy the Kid.
what did you think about the setting on the train? Kind of interesting setting for a Resident Evil game.
Yep. Pretty more claustrophobic sort
Yeah.
of than I'm used to. I mean, I guess the baker's house was claustrophobic, but it's fine. Kind of big swamp. So yeah, so far they're doing a lot of new things with this. A lot of things that are different than the other games.
Mm-hmm.
Like that partner mechanic, leave stuff on the floor.
Yeah. This had some experimental features, definitely. And some work and some kind of don't. But at least they tried new stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So if you want to play the RE series,
appreciate it.
well, I guess you're not playing the RE series in order because you're starting with 5, but you went to 7 and 8 and then you went to 5.
I
So
started with 7.
we're just kind of skipping around.
Yeah, that isn't.
But
I went from 7 to 2 to 8, and I'm not going in any order.
But you played the 2 remake, right? Not the 2 original.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. You got to play 2 original at some point. That is my favorite game in the series. It is awesome.
I shall try.
And then I'll be playing 0, obviously, on Saturdays. And I'm trying to think what the best way for you to play 1 would be. I don't know if I'd recommend the remake of 1 because it's like really difficult and convoluted. So
like the HD version of for 1?
Yeah, like the HD
oh, yeah,
remake.
No, I have that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, hold on. I think I messed up here. I started with 7, even though I think I bought that one. I just never really got the hang of it. Never really downloaded it. So I played 7, then I played 2, and then I think I played that one. And it is hard, but I did it.
Yeah, the original 2 is really cool because it's got some stuff that I don't think even made it into the remake, like alternate costumes that come with alternate weapons and all that cool stuff. And it's even got like a special appearance from another Stars member that I don't think they ever put in the remake. So yeah, remake is cool, but the original is where it's at, in my opinion. Yeah, and you definitely have to play 1. Like that's classic. Have you played through all the way through the remake of 1, or you
Yeah,
just
I
haven't?
finished it. I beat it.
Really?
I think I played it multiple times, actually.
Did you think it was difficult, or was it not too bad?
No, it was difficult at first because that's what made me put off playing it for so long. I downloaded it, started it up, got like not really that far into the game, and I was like, this is hard. I can't. Uh, then after playing the first or the 7th and 2nd one, I tried it again, and I worked to be good at it, or at least be able to play better. And I liked it.
I'm just gonna put you over here, by the way, so your gun isn't pointed at my head, because that's kind of making me
I have the
nervous.
safety on.
Okay, I just don't want any
I
accidents.
have
That's
gun
all.
safety.
But yeah, I don't really know anybody else we
That's how
can raid.
Silence died.
Oh God, lore drop. Yeah, I guess we'll just raid 666. I don't really have a whole lot. I mean, I could take a chance with a random person, but sometimes they don't give a crap, and that's never a fun thing when you raid somebody new and they're just like, oh, it's a raid. Who's this person? I don't know this person. Anyway, back to my game. You know, I friggin' hate that. I've had that happen before. So anyway, copy the raid message, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow night. I had fun. I hope Reed had fun. And
Yes.
yeah. So have a good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. And may your critical hits be blazing.
Night night.
That flying guy over there now.
Hang on tight.
Oh, I guess we might as well get the last ultimate weapon as well.